Everyone, welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and you have stumbled upon Fire Dragon Friday, my usual Friday live stream for love and romance. We will be reading today for all 12 of our zodiac signs to get a little look at love and romance and relationship energies for each of you for the week ahead. Friday is a Venus ruled day. It is our love day, so I always run these on a Friday because the energies are extra good for you. I am very excited to be back this week. We did not do a Fire Dragon Friday last week because it was Halloween, it was Samhain, and so we did a special Samhain live stream instead. So I'm very happy to be getting back to my Fire Dragon folks for this Friday. If you have not done so yet, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button and join the Dragon family, and also do give it that dragon claw up by clicking that like button. Let me know you enjoy the content in my videos. We would love to have you as part of the group. If you're interested in personal readings with me or would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or you're interested in leaving a donation to the channel, all those links and information are always posted down below in the description box, guys. So let me go ahead, and I think I'm needing to grab one more deck I need for these reads. I need my little astrology cards. Let me grab those because on Fire Dragon Friday, we do things out of order. I do not read the signs in their usual order. We pick at random from a zodiac sign card deck, so that is the way we work it. And I do apologize to anybody who is watching out there. I know that I have had a lot of my subscribers have mentioned, commented, reached out that they are having a hard time getting the notifications for my lives, and I know that really sucks. Hey there, Krista. Good to see you. I'm glad you were able to make it to a live. Yeah, I've been playing around with the start times for these as well. For most of the time we've been doing this, I started them at 12, in the early afternoon. And I know that a lot of people, are at work and they just can't make it at that time. So I'm trying to, do these at different times and see what's best for most of my followers. So I'm trying this one today, hey Coco, at Eastern time. So, if those notifications aren't working, guys, every week I will post in my community tab what time it's going to start the next day or that day. You will see it. So if you have any doubts about when our Friday live stream is starting, just check the community tab on my channel. I'll always make a note so that way, you'll know when it's happening, even if YouTube fails to send out notifications, because for some reason, even folks that are turning those on aren't seeming to get them a lot of the time, and it's very aggravating. The same thing happens to me with people I'm following. I don't get the notes half the time, so it's just it's YouTube. So welcome, Scorpio season. We are heading along, and the sun is moving through Scorpio. So yes, I am indeed rocking my passionate, dynamic, sensual cup of Scorpio tea here. I was joking that Scorpio tea probably tastes like rage, passion, intensity, all those things. Mystery. It's mystery tea. It's definitely mystery tea. I put so many different kinds of tea into this mix. It's very good. It's like rooibos, green tea, dragon jasmine pearls, couple types of rooibos, the cup of venom, yes. I'm immune to the scorpion stings because I drink the scorpion tea. So y'all, these live streams are long. They are long. If you don't feel like hanging through the entire thing, Jacqueline is always very kind to post up our timestamps after we're done with these lives, so that after the live stream is over, you can easily click on your timestamp for your sign and just watch your sign if you like. Usually we're here almost 3 hours because we are going to read for every sign at random. We pick from our little zodiac cards to get the sign, then which order we're going to do it. We don't do it in the usual order. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of oracle and tarot for you guys all, just to get a little idea of what the love life is looking like. So let's go ahead and take a peek at our astrology for the week. There is so much pressure, so much intensity going on. It's having, oh yes, we're really in it. People are flipping out about the election. The pressure is on. Everybody's, feeling that crunch, even if you're not paying attention to all that. So why is that? Well, here we go. Here is the astrology for the day, for this very moment, in fact. And we can definitely see the intensity here. Look at that square. Look at that grand square we're feeling today. And of course, we've got the cross in the middle. Look at that grand cross, grand square action going on. Oh my goodness. So over here, the Scorpio sun is actually really chilling. The Scorpio sun, is not having a negative impact on any of this other stuff. So he's over here just doing his thing. Actually very much in a nice balance with Neptune. So my feeling is, yeah, the more spiritually motivated and activated you are, the easier you're going to get through a lot of this more intense energy. Isn't that interesting? So yeah, for this week ahead, spiritual life is important. Make time to relax, listen to music, listen to sound therapy files. Take that bubble bath, that sea salt bath with that Neptune energy. It's very, very favored. And it's also in a nice little energy to Mars as well. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. That's how you relieve your tension. That's how you relieve your stress. Yeah, Scorpios are chilling. They're fine. They're like, yeah, just hang out. Stay under the rock, take good care of yourself. Do the mystical work. Put out your intentions, put out those spiritual intentions. Talk to spirit. Literally, when you've got Neptune and a nice trine to the sun. The sun is our conscious ego drives. And Neptune is very ego denying. So it's like the more that you just let go of any unhealthy pride, don't worry, don't feel out to fight for something, or, it's all about just relax, let it go. If someone really wants to win the stupid argument, let them win the stupid argument. It feels like, whatever. It's fine. You'll be at peace, and that'll be it. So the big reason we're feeling so much pressure right now, guys, of course, is because we have got the square energy from all of our cardinal signs. Our cardinal signs sure like feeling like cardinal sins these days. I'm telling you what. Here's our Capricorn energy. Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, moving right along in Capricorn. Squaring Mars down here in Aries, our other cardinal sign. And today, particularly, right now, the moon in Cancer is throwing a nice little wrench in there because it's squaring Mars and squaring our Libra planets, Mercury and Venus, both in Libra. Isn't that wild? Okay, then of course Libra is squaring Capricorn, so we've just got a big old fun time going on there. I would say that this week may feel more intense. It may feel like more pressure. Relationship energy might not be the most fabulous, guys, simply because of that. We are going into that next week or two with Venus starting to square all this Capricorn energy. And the reason that can be hard in relationships, Venus is very nice in Libra just on its own. It's very, very nice. But when it's in this square to these planets, especially Saturn, it's tough because Saturn is an inhibitor. It's caution, it's precaution. And so it's very, it can really tighten things up when it comes to love. It really, gets more self-protective. It gets more cautious about, revealing its inner feelings. It tends to play it a little closer to the chest. It gets a little more nervous about, well, I've really got to be sure that, I really do love them. I've got to be sure this is really going to work out over the long haul because that's Saturn energy. And so it's more careful. It's more careful with Venus, right, in play. So I'm just telling y'all that's really a thing, you know. And then, of course, because, you know, Mars, which is our divine masculine energy, Venus is our divine feminine energy, and they're in a, you know, they're in an opposition dance right now. You know, this is a thing. It's a thing. So it's back and forth, do-si-do. And sometimes it feels like two people dancing and getting along all right because it's two sides of the same coin. But sometimes it feels like a tug of war too. So those oppositions, they're not what I'd call necessarily negative or bad, and they're also not what I would call always easy, right? You know? Because it's this back and forth between the two polarities. And sometimes it feels really symbiotic, cha-cha-cha, and sometimes it's like, no, you know, I want my way. No, I want my way. And it's that push and pull energies. Yeah. So I wouldn't stress out too much about anything if you can help it. The energies, yes. As our friend Black Rose says. I love when she says that. The energies. Yep. Oh, well, we got Scorpio energy. I love my little glowing scorpion that my mom found for me. I'm crazy about this little guy. Oh my gosh. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with that. Hey there, Beth. Good to see you in the chat. Aw. So let's go ahead, guys. Yeah, this week, the astrological energy this week is, it's more intense. Yeah, it's more intense. It's a little more pressure. It's a little more stressful. My biggest advice to everyone is really just chill out. Whatever that you do to make yourself feel better, whatever gives you peace, whatever gives you a sense of, you know, decompressing and just, you know, healing, soothing, you know, for me, it's things like taking walks, yoga, you know, sea salt baths, you know, good cups of tea, you know, getting good sleep, you know, all those things. So it's really about that. And whatever it is that works for you, music is good. Playing music, for me, playing the piano and singing really makes me feel better. But, you know, it's different for everybody. So whatever works for you, whatever helps you de-stress and decompress, this week is the time to do it. If somebody's really coming at you and bringing a lot of, you know, difficulty, negativity, worry, anxiety your way, try to step off of that as much as you can. Try to defer it. You know, it's like, look, we'll talk about this when the energy is better. So that's very much what I would advise and say for this week ahead. Yeah, or just torch him. That's best. If it's somebody that you'd rather have out of your life anyway, yeah, boom, just set them on fire. I mean, you can do that too. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, that's, you know, that's what the dragons do. I mean, you know, if you don't want them around anyway, just go ahead and light it up. Just light them up. Hey there, Angela. Yep. So that's the time. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Moonchild. You're not late. You're right on time. You're right on time, babe. We just started talking about the astrology. We just finished talking about that. So I would say, yeah, it's kind of tense energy because of all the squares, and your best maneuver right now is really from the power of Neptune. Neptune is our Pisces ruler. It's in Pisces. It is trining, you know, the sun in Scorpio this week. And it is also creating a sextile to all our Capricorn planets. So that's the best way to go. It's really the best way to go, is to be go with the flow, very relaxed. Yeah, Denise, I was exhausted yesterday. I needed to record more of my November monthlies. I'm so sorry I'm getting those out pretty late, but it's just what it is. And when you gotta rest, you gotta rest. And it's all right. You know, my feeling is you do them when the energies are right, and they'll come out better, right? That's always the way it is. Hey, yes. Oh, I'm so glad to see my folks in the chat. Yeah, I hope that this is a good time for y'all. We've been playing around with the different start times, but anytime I do a live, I'll always let you guys know. Hey, Sarah, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. I've seen you comment before on my reads, and I'm glad to see you made it to the live. Yeah, I feel you, Denise. And some people are feeling that. Yeah, just a lack of energy. For some of us, it is after that full moon because we're back in the waning moon cycle. And for some people, that waning moon cycle, I'm that way because especially because I was born in a new moon cycle. So when we have the waning moons, my energy is lower. Yeah, no, it's sometimes that waning moon is, and if you're a Taurus, that moon was in Taurus. So that was a lot of energy punching up, and it's like, oh, afterwards, yeah. Takes a minute. Takes a minute to recover. And we're also just getting through that Mercury retrograde, guys. That just ended, 3 days ago. So hey there, Nancy. So it can take some time, y'all. It can take some time to get back on the track. Because what happens with our Mercury retrograde is that it has to go back into what's called its shadow point. Thank you, Bear. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you for the blessing, my friend. So just give it some time. In another week and a half, the energies are going to feel a lot different because we'll be out of Mercury's shadow point, and all of our miscommunications and fuzzy brain feelings will be a lot clearer. They will. I mean, is it any, it's funny, like all this election stuff going on. And I'm like, y'all, it's happening during Mercury retrograde and then coming out of the retrograde. What did you expect? But they don't know. They don't know. Some people know. We know, but they don't know. Sit back and have a good laugh. That's what you do. You gotta keep laughing. You gotta keep laughing. If you don't keep laughing, you go nuts at the stuff that's going on in the world. You gotta find some humor in the absurdity. It's the best way to go. All right, my darlings, let us get into your card readings because we got a lot of ground to cover tonight. We have got so much to look at. I'm very, very excited because last week we did not do a Fire Dragon Friday because I did my my special Halloween Samhain live stream instead. And I hope everyone had a wonderful and fun and safe and awesome Halloween. Beautiful Samhain. We are still definitely in that energy right now. We will be in that energy until the winter solstice, really. So I'm not in any rush to take down my Halloween decor. I love Halloween. Yes, I do. It's one of my favorites, my favorite times of year. So yeah, absolutely. We are covering a lot of energy tonight. I'm very happy to be back doing a Fire Dragon Friday with y'all because we missed it last week. I did get to see you in the lives, but we didn't do these. And these are fun. These are super fun. So oh yeah. Woo! Nice smoke. Sweetgrass is probably my favorite clearing, burning thing of choice. Sage is always a classic, but sweetgrass smells so much better to me. It smells so much better. Oh, happy birthday, Beth's kiddo. Very nice. Very, very cool. Great to see you, Beth. You have a wonderful evening. You have a wonderful evening. So let's go ahead. I'm going to be hitting some tuning forks here. We have got Venus, we have got the Sun and the Earth. So these are our energetic vibrations we're working with. Friday is a Venus ruled day. Yes, it is. Frigg. The friggin' Friday. The Frigg is the goddess. Yeah, this Friday is named after. Beth has a baby scorpion, so cuddly. Yes, she does. Just mind the stinger. Just mind the stinger. Everything will be cool. Oh, it's adorable. All right. Deep breaths in and out, guys. I feel so good. Yes. Ooh, it feels so nice. I'm going to put some of this energy on the cards themselves too. I just like to clear them out. Or just, it's one of my favorite ways to clear my cards actually, is just sit the fork right on the deck. It's a real nice quick way to clear the energetic vibration. Just brings it right on up. All right, angels, guardians, guides, passed on loved ones, ancestors. Let's get some good, clear, accurate messages, please, for all of our folks in the chat and those who will watch this later. We are reading for love and romance for this week ahead, starting on November 6th through next Friday. Let's see what we've got. And our next Friday is the 13th. Friday the 13th. I love that. That's when Mars goes direct. So this is going to be we're in the final home stretch till Mars goes direct next week. That's a good feeling. All right. Protect everyone's energy, including mine, throughout these readings. Keep any negative or lower vibrations cleared away from everyone's energetic field. Always appreciate that. And bring through whatever we need to see for all of our signs. So, dear Spirit, who is going to be going first? We're going to pick out of the deck, out of the Zodiac deck, which one of our signs will be up first tonight. Thank you guys so much. And we have Sagittarius coming out. Look at that. Yes, like that. Our bright, bold, fiery Sagittarians are going to start us off for the evening. I love that. Oh, Sagittarius in the house. Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Let's see what you've got for love and romance, Spirit, for our Sagittarian friends out there. Start with a keyword card for their week, please. Ooh, we have freedom. So Sagittarius, to me, that's a very nice word for the week. To me, this is freedom in a lot of different ways. And Sagittarius, you are a sign of freedom. So to me, this is about freeing yourself from limitations, freeing yourself from anything painful in love. If you're on the verge of either leaving something that has not been good for you, or you're on the verge of saying, you know what, I'm really ready to go out there and start meeting people again and talking to new people again, this could be a great card for you. And I also feel like, for my Sagittarians, I tell you, this has been a tough time. There's no doubt about that. Because, there's so much travel limitation. There's so much going on with that in the world right now. And so I know for my Saggies, that can feel very tough. And finding new ways to feel free, finding new ways to feel liberated, like, spreading your wings, in some way. And for some of you, it may mean, taking an online course or studying something new, because, even when you can't travel physically, Sagittarius, you can always travel here, right? You can always travel in the mind. Thank you for reminding folks to hit the like button, y'all. I appreciate you doing that. So Saggy, let's get into some tarot for you for this week. I'm using this beautiful new deck. I love this deck, guys. It is called the Star Spinner Tarot. It's absolutely stunning. I love the box. I love the art. It's really very unique. And it has the interesting quality of having 4 specific lovers cards in there. It does. It has 4 lovers cards in this. I have no idea how many decks I have. Good. It would take a minute for me to count them all. But this is a gorgeous deck. It has 4 lovers cards in it, and it includes, you know, like same-sex couples. So it really, it's very much, it's much more inclusive. And so it's like, for me, it's like you get the more masculine side with the two men, and you get the more feminine side with the two women, and then you of course got the like masculine feminine dynamic with straight couples. So it's really cool. It's a very, very neat deck. So let's see what we have got for you, Sagittarius, coming out here. Ooh, we started powerful and we end powerful too. Holy goodness, Sagittarius. So we start with your Temperance card, your energy, your power right here. So I do feel with this Freedom card and with this Temperance card, this is very much setting yourself free to be more yourself, right? It's like coming back into your power, coming back into your strength, feeling more free, feeling more clear. Like I said, this may be a week where you have finally cleared the air with someone you love or in a relationship with, or you've left somebody that was just really, really negative and really restrictive for you, and you're just feeling so much more free and released. But there is some element of you being free from something that was not good for you, and really stepping back into your power and feeling way more balanced. Temperance is always about some balance energy, right? Very much. Is that Carol in the chat? I just did a reading for her this week. So hope that's awesome. So on top of that, we have this King of Swords. So Sagittarius, this could include an Aquarius, very strong Aquarius energy with the King of Swords, but this is also about cutting something out, you know, that is not working for you anymore. The King of Swords is our master strategist, makes very clear decisions from an intellectual place, higher mind. And so, yeah, to me, this is like you really standing strong, really making some very clear decisions from your intellect, looking forward into the future and saying, what is it that I really want to manifest down the road? Six of Wands in the center. So we do have this victory card. It is very beautiful. This is a great outcome, some kind of triumph, some kind of victory. I feel like no matter what you have decided to do around your love and relationship life this week, Sagittarius, it feels very right. It feels like you just did the right thing here. Look at that, another king, King of Pentacles, because this to me is all about stepping back into stability, making good decisions financially as well. You know, this could have included a relationship that was somehow a financial drain on you, or somehow dragging you down that way, or just making you feel like you weren't worth very much. And so letting go of some element in that, or some element of your life in general, because if this doesn't apply to love for you, Sagittarius, it really feels like work. Like it could be work too, you know, where you made the right decision to get, you know, free of something, and now you're coming into this very successful feeling, very victorious energy. And on the outcome card this week, we have the World. And so the World is Saturn energy. It is all about completing one cycle and beginning a new one. So it is a very, very beautiful, conclusive energy. It's like one thing is, you know, is cycling out, and the next thing is cycling in. The World card can definitely as well include our fixed signs, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So those signs may be important to you as well this week. Look at that, Six of Wands twice on this reading, Sagittarius. Look at this outcome card. You have it coming and going. It is about success. It's about victory, a recognized achievement that really helps you out quite a bit. Wow, guys. Wow. You got the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the Star Spinner. Stepping into that firepower. Oh, and the Emperor on the bottom of the other one. Very, very fiery reading for you, Sagittarius. This is super fired. Oh my goodness. This is a very positive spread this week. Every one of these cards are frigging awesome. You're stepping in your power. You're making solid choices. You're going after your victory and success. You're completing old cycles. to begin all fresh and new ones. You're finding freedom. Let's get some twin flame oracle on this for those who are in our spiritual soulmate dynamic relationships. Let's get a little few extra messages for them. Yeah, look at that. Mystery, magic, intrigue, suspense. You're entering the unknown territory. So, Sagittarius, this is obviously general, so it's not going to resonate with every one of you. But let me tell you, this to me is like opening up a new door to new relationship, new love, things that you haven't, experienced yet. Lessons. So look for the knowledge, look for the wisdom. You are learning a lot throughout this process. And look at this. We've got mystery and then we've got hidden path. So there you are. Detour, slow down, explore, go in a new direction. Don't be too stressed out this week, Sagittarius. It's time to just get the lessons. Walk the path, right? Walk the path. It's all about that, because when you're walking that path and you're just staying very rooted in the moment, that's when the magic happens. That's when the lessons, really take root. That's when the mysteries start to reveal themselves. This is a great read for you guys. So let's get an affirmation. Let's get a little dragon cookie card on this for you. Care required. And yes, I was saying this about the energy of the week astrologically. So guard yourself against deception. Be careful of making any foolish mistakes at this time. I would say this is also about protecting your energetic surroundings, right? And taking good care of yourself. Yeah. This was beautiful. All right, Sag. Thanks for starting us out on such a high note here, because this was intensely beautiful reading for y'all. It really was. I am very happy with that one. Very happy with that read. All right, so let's get into our next sign. Let's see what we have got. I'm just going to clear these card decks real quick. Guys, yes, thank you, Angela. Hey, Carol, I'm so glad you made it tonight. Moonchild. Oh, y'all are funny. Oh my goodness. Always catch you, Moonshot. Yeah, well, it's a lot of times I can't always read all your comments, y'all, between the while I'm doing the reads, but like when I break between them, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Jacqueline, you're super subtle. Except when you're not, right? Except when you're not. All right, Spirit, let's see who is our next sign coming up, who is going to be in our next order for our reading tonight. I loved that last night when during the premiere, we were summoning Jacqueline by talking about the firemen. It worked too. As soon as we started talking about the firemen, she popped up in the chat. She's like, hey, you talking? All right, let's see who we have, guys. We have got Virgo. I could feel something earthy coming up our way. I had a feeling it was going to be an earth sign. So Virgo, how you doing this week? I hope you have been very well. I know this has been a powerful week, a powerful time for my Virgos. A lot of the readings that I've been doing, the general reads for Virgo, have been really powered lately. Y'all are getting a lot of benefits right now from, the planets in Capricorn, Uranus and Taurus, the sun in Scorpio. All that is very, very positive for your personal energy. So I really have lately been feeling like Virgo, and it's not at the end of, it's not just at the end of nothing. Y'all have been working hard. Y'all have been paying your dues and getting kicked around plenty by the universe. I'll tell you that. But the feeling that I get is that Virgo is starting to clear, some of that energy, and they're starting to rise to the next level. So it's a very, very nice feeling. So Sun, Moon, Venus rising, Virgo. Keep in mind, these are general. They're not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, check the placements of your personal natal chart to get more information on any spread. And, knowing things like your Venus sign, your moon sign, that's going to give you even more to look into on any readings you watch with me or anyone on YouTube. So let's see what we have for Virgo spirit for this week ahead in love and romance. Dragon! You freaking got the dragon card, Virgo. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So this is super good luck, super prosperity, great fortune. The dragon card in this deck, of course, is, all those really positive things coming full circle. This can be divine masculine energy because the dragon is always the yang energy. The phoenix, the symbol of the phoenix and dragon is the divine masculine and divine feminine. The dragon is very strong masculine energy. In Chinese lunar astrology, the dragon is, connected to the sign of Aries in Western astrology. So Virgo, that Aries energy may be very strong for you. To me, it brings back greater vitality, strong life force, really, stepping up and owning and claiming your own power. It's just like the ultimate good luck sign. That's why, in Asian cultures, no matter what, even if it's not the year of the dragon, every Lunar New Year, they're going to bring out the dragons. Yeah, because it's just considered to be, the luckiest animal. Woo-hoo! The other really lucky Chinese sign is the rabbit, actually. The rabbit is super lucky. So let's get into some tarot for you, Virgo. Very exciting. Y'all have had great reads lately, I will say. Let's see what we've got for you this week in love. Yeah, well, doesn't so. Ooh! Doubling up that love energy, Virgo. We start out with the Lovers card, so look at that. We have got that going on. And like I said, this particular deck has 4 Lovers cards in it. So we actually have 2. The Lovers came out twice for you in this read. So this really is, like I said, it's doubling up the love, and it's very, very much about the divine masculine, divine feminine connection between you two. For some of my Virgos out there, you may very well be dealing with soulmate twin flame dynamic, something that feels very fated, something that feels very destined. The Lovers card is our Gemini energy, and so just remember that Gemini is about communication, it is about thought, it is ruled by the same planet, Mercury, that you are ruled by. So it has a lot to do with how you communicate, how you express yourself. Yeah, and you're working through some old stuff. Who isn't working through some old stuff these days with this 5 of Cups? Old disappointments in love, old things that have been very, very challenging and difficult disappointments. So to me, this is turning out to be a very interesting read, because in the center of this we have our 7 of Cups, right? 7 of Cups can be emotional, overwhelming feelings. Sometimes it's the choice between 2 or more, potential love partners, Virgo. For some of you, you might be going, gosh, I know a couple of really great people here, and I'm not sure which one I should go with. Funny, I just saw this quote the other day, and I'm not sure who the quote is from, but it kind of struck a chord. It said, if you're trying to choose between 2 people, pick the one you fell in love with second, because if you were truly in love with the first one, you wouldn't have fallen for the second one. I was like, dang, that's pointy, but it's kind of true in a way. So, you know, just take that as it may be for you, Virgo, this week. But definitely there is that feeling of having to make a decision in love, really needing to do maybe some soul searching or investigating about who you choose or what path you choose with the person you're currently involved with. Yeah, High Priestess, use your intuition, you know, because I think that many times, Virgo, you are a sign that gets very caught up in your mind and in your head, and you overthink things. And that's when you get really overwhelmed. And so it's really saying the best way to do it is kind of check out of the mental body for a while, Virgo, and really feel it. Feel it deep in your soul, in your heart. Don't let it get so caught up in the brain. The brain is not going to help you here. And I always feel that way about that. It's like, you know, we may have this like, you know, tick off list of, oh, you know, the right person will meet XYZ requirements. But let's face it, we know what we really feel. Check out, you know, it's like you can have all of the things, all the boxes ticked off with somebody, you know, logically. But if the soul feeling isn't there, it's unbelievable. So let's look. We got the outcome card is the Lovers card. Isn't that wild? So Lovers came out twice because this particular deck has 4 Lovers cards in it. And both of these are the masculine feminine dynamic of the Lovers card. So to me, there really is something, you know, pushing, pulling between you guys. There really is a love question this week for a lot of my Virgos. There's really something coming up to the surface, choices to be made, because the Lovers card many times is that. It's about decisions that you've got to make. You know, it could take a lot of different directions depending on who you are and how this resonates with you. Could be choosing between 2 or more potential partners, could be making decisions with the partner you're with. Could just be one person that you're trying to decide whether to keep going to the next level with or not. You may feel very overwhelmed, but it's not bad energy. I mean, 2 Lovers cards coming out is, you know, it's pretty nice. Hey, Kathleen. Good to see you, sweetie. 10 of Wands. Yeah, to me, look at that. End of a burdensome cycle. So to me, there are some good decisions being made here this week, Virgo. This is very much about using your mind, using your intuition, and putting some things down. It's like, to me, that 10 of Pentacles is I'm gonna hike these sticks to the top of the hill, and then I'm done. I'm finally done with that hard job that I had, you know? Oh, King of Pentacles is on the bottom. Yes, my big bunny card. I love this deck. What a surprise, because the King of Pentacles is a big bunny rabbit. Absolutely in love with that. I'm like, yes. So King of Pentacles comes up. This is about your energy, Virgo. Grounded, balanced, stable. Hey, Bon Bon. Love the name. Good to see you. 6 of Pentacles is in there too. So to me, this is very Virgo energy coming out. This is about, you know, getting balanced, getting stable. Virgo, if you've been kind of feeling energetically rocked all over the place lately, this is saying no more, no more. You're about to get some grounding on this. You're going to be making some decisions and wrapping up some cycles that are really going to give you a lot more balance. You have not missed Libra, no. We have just actually started. This is the second reading I've been doing. Oh, I love bunnies, Moonchild. Maybe at the end of this, I'll bring my bunny in here. One of them. I got 3. I got 3 bunnies. I need to bring Bunsen on because she is my feisty girl these days. She is just my little wild bunny. I love her so much, though. Let's get 3 soulmate soul oracle cards on this. For any of my Virgos who are indeed dealing with a soulmate or twin flame connection, these will speak to you more. So let's just get a few extra messages for those Virgos who are dealing with this dynamic. Yes, yes, and yes. Absolutely. Free will is at play. Your free will, their free will. And the best relationship dynamics are one where you both choose each other very freely. There's no manipulation. There's no games. There's nothing involved. So to me, this is all about that. Very beautiful energy, really, you know. Things that cannot be forced, they just fall together very naturally. Divine timing, I know nobody likes to hear that, but Virgo, there you have it. Patience, perseverance, peace. The divine knows when. You can't force that clock to move any faster than it's going to move. And we have the winter card here too, Virgo. So to me, sometimes the answers you are seeking arrive in the winter. This could be sometimes feeling left out in the cold, but this reading feels very positive to me. So some of the energies that are in play this week and potentially next week, it's like it's building up to the winter time, right? It's building up to that winter time. So let's get a affirmation card on this for you, Virgo. Oh, see, love is your affirmation. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. So for my Virgos that are in that energy, that are dealing with that, this is a very strong love week. A lot of decisions, but try your best not to come from a place of stress, Virgo. Try to come from more of a place of using your intuition, being spiritually and emotionally centered and grounded. It's the best way to go this week. Beautiful read. Just a beautiful read. All right. And thank you for the nice comments about my eyes, Moonchild. That's sweet of you. I remember when I used to take Aikido. It was, you know, my Japanese martial arts class when I was in that for years. And there was this little girl. She wasn't really little. She was like 12, 13, and she was a dragon. She was a dragon year. And I'll never forget, anytime I was working with her doing exercises and stuff, she'd always stop. She'd go, "You have the most beautiful eyes." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." I was like, "I think it's because I've got dragon eyes and you've got dragon eyes. So we're, you know." Mutual recognition between dragons there. I'm telling you what. All right. Jacqueline, divine timing puts you in a bad mood. I need that on a sign behind me. Divine timing puts me in a bad mood. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's like a fabulous like quote. Yep. Oh. Divine timing puts me in a bad mood. Ah. Don't come at me with that divine timing thing before I've had my coffee. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, let's get into the zodiac signs. Let's get back in there. Let's see who's coming up. Yeah, I gotta make that sign like real cute, real frilly, like something your grandma would make, or like a fancy embroidered pillow. Divine timing puts me in a bad mood. Little flowers. Birds. I got no time for divine timing. That's a good one, Kathleen. I like that one too. That's where we're at, you know, that's where we're at. And it's tough. It's so tough. Oh, it's so tough. You know, and I, you know, I hate to keep beating the drum, but I'm gonna keep saying it, you know, to keep reminding us not to lose our crap, because here we are, you know. Mars and Aries, y'all, it squares Saturn. It squares all our Capricorn right now. And because of the way that this is moving, we're not going to come out of the Saturn Mars square until the first week of March. Not, you know, entirely. Yeah. So that is why there is so much of that divine timing action going on, because, you know, Mars is our let's go, let's go, let's go. It's like, get out of my way. And Saturn is our old man of caution. He's father time going, no, kids, you gotta pull back. You gotta, you know, take it easy. Don't rush. And that's why we've got that back and forth, that push and pull. It's like 2 steps ahead and 2 steps back. And it's, yeah, We're just in that planetary energy for a little while longer, babes. Just hang in there. Hang tight. We're going to get through it together. I promise. We're going to get through it together. Whew. All right. Let's get another sign, guys. Let's see who's up next. Whew. They're fast and furious. We got Aquarius in the house. My electric Aquarians, how are you doing tonight? Hope you are amazing, and I hope it's been a good week for you. Let's see what we've got, Aquarius. I know this is a challenging time sometimes with Aquarius, right? Because it's Scorpio season, and Scorpio does create more pressure on Aquarius. Scorpio and Taurus are the two toughest times of the year for our Aquarians. So let's see what we've got coming up to the surface for Aquarius this week in love and romance. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. And guys, these are general readings. Please, they're not going to resonate with every Aquarius, but if it doesn't resonate with you, check the other planet placements in your chart. You will get more information out of these readings that way. Prosperity, very nice, Aquarius. So this may be a week where you or your loved one or potential loved one are working very, very hard towards your prosperity, towards your abundance. That would be very, very nice if that was part of it, right? Or, you know, you may be coming into some more money, they may be coming into some more money, and you're feeling pretty darn good about that. You know, it's like you have that celebration together where it's like, yay, you're doing good, I'm doing good, which is a very positive alignment. So Aquarius, let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got for you this week for your love life. Yes, I feel it. You're very much thinking about home stability, and this could be where that prosperity energy is coming in. We have that Four of Wands. So to me, soulmate, twin flame energy, very strong with this card as well. But this is so much about, you know, thinking about happiness in the home, happiness in the living situation, feeling very, you know, celebratory, like finally, yay, we've got, you know, this home, we've got this place that we can be together. If you're not currently together that way with your person, you're thinking about it quite a bit. Let's see what we've got next coming out. King of Swords. Woo, Aquarius. So you're really thinking about this. King of Swords is your own energy. That's our Aquarius man in the tarot. And so you're really thinking about planning this out. Very much in the head, in the mental body, logically saying, what are the steps that I need to take to get to this home and hearth and celebratory feeling of being together in a happy home environment. Knight of Pentacles. So I do think that you're going to start taking the steps this week to get that happening, Aquarius. Our Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the tarot, but you know, he always gets to his destination. He comes well prepared. He thinks things out well in advance. And so, you know, you want to make good plans. You don't want to just make quick overnight plans that aren't going to be solid and stable. You really want this to have some foundation to it. Yes, wow, powerful read, Aquarius. So the Lover's card clarifying that Knight of Pentacles. So yes, I mean, it's really going towards the one you love, moving towards the one you want to be with very, very strongly, and communicating what you want to work on and what you want to do. And this can be vice versa. They could be coming to you and saying, yes, Aquarius, I love you. I want this. I want to build a future with you. I want to build a solid foundation with you. And I don't care how long it takes. I'm patient. I'm ready. Let's do the work. On the outcome, look at that, Knight of Wands. So to me, this is about taking action. This can involve travel. It can involve learning something new, because our Knight of Wands is all about Sagittarius energy. For some of you, this could be a long distance situation because Sagittarius is those long distances, and you are getting that night, which denotes some kind of a travel energy as well. 2 nights, definitely gonna get some travel for some of you out there. So let's see what we got clarifying. Yes, woo! Death card, big transformations. Yes, you are in Scorpio. You are in Scorpio season. You know what this could, I like intuitively when I see this, I'm like, this means you're tired of roaming around. This means in some ways you're sick of having to travel around. You know, you may be sick of like playing the field. They may be really sick of playing the field if that's been the situation. And it's like, I just kind of want to settle down. I kind of want to have to stop doing all this running around and traveling and worrying and messing around. I just want that to come to an end. I want something new, and I want to let go of some old pattern or habit. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. So let's see. We do have the 3 of Wands. Oh, Aquarius. Yes, I know. That is that. Wait for your ships to come in. Don't be in a massive rush. You may feel that pressure. I don't doubt you feel that pressure. You want it to move fast. Yeah. 8 of Wands. It's going on and on and on in your head. You're thinking about it very, very strongly. They're probably thinking about it too. It's going, it's going, it's going. You're going to get communication. And if this is something where you haven't talked to this person in a while, you're going to get some communication because there's a lot of talking going on in here. So let's get for our folks that may be in a twin flame soulmate, soul connected kind of relationship dynamic, let's get 3 cards from the Twin Flame Oracle for a few extra messages for them. See what will come through. Yes! So observe, right? Watching from a distance. I feel this strongly for a lot of my Aquarians. This could be, for many of you, could be a long distance relationship or something that has distance in the mix, because we do have that of watching from a distance, right? You know, not being able to do a whole lot more than observe and connect when we can. Hey there, Yui. Good to see you in the chat. Beliefs is coming up as well. So this has, you know, similar or clashing belief systems can bring you together or keep you apart. So it's really about, you might be talking a lot about what are our differences? What are the things that, you know, that are different between us? What are the things that are similar between us? And how can we kind of make those blend together in a harmonious way? Receive is coming through though, so look at that. Who doesn't want a bucket of strawberries, guys? Open-minded, abundant, ready. It's time to receive. So I do feel that you're going in a good direction. You may be having and experiencing a few bumps along the way, like, you know, anybody would. But overall, I get the feeling that you and your person or potential person are pretty ready to open up to you and to each other. So let's get an affirmation on this, Aquarius. Wisdom. Yes, look at that. Wisdom is a very, very beautiful keyword. The focus on the past. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from older, wiser people, which will allow you to move on. So Aquarius, it's not time to hold on to the past or past difficulties. This is time to move forward. Use your wisdom to create better outcomes in the future. That doesn't work to worry about the past. Oh my goodness, guys, what a great reading. This is really, really good. So it's very, very clear. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have got next. Let's see who is going to be our next sign on the list. Yep. Don't doubt your intuition, Scorpions. Don't doubt it. Intuition is worth a lot. It's worth a lot. Yeah. All right, let's see. Ring it harder so I can wake up. Oh, Moonchild, are you sleepy today? Are you sleepy tonight? Today, whatever time it is where you are? That's my Venus fork. Friday is our Venus day, so it's the best energy. Yes. That sounds like a plan, Bear. Show me your hands. All right, guys, what sign is coming up next to be read? Let's see who is in the house. Libra, yes, Libra. How are you guys doing? Wow, Libra, you are definitely in the hot seat these days when it comes to love. That is the truth, because Venus is traveling along in your sign, Libra, right now. It's doing that opposition dance to Mars in Aries right across from your ruling planet. And you're feeling still, especially for Libras who are born later in the cycle of Libra. Libras that are born earlier in Libra, like especially my September Libras, they're not going to feel it as difficult as the Libras that are born later, like, closer to Scorpio time. It's, those are the Libras that are really feeling so much of the pressure. Oh, thank you for that blessing, Nancy. I appreciate that, darling. So Libra, let's see what we've got coming up for you in love and relationship this week ahead. Starting with November 6th, do keep in mind that sometimes the energies from these can certainly reverberate past a week's time. Take them as they resonate. They are general. They're not going to resonate with every single Libra out there. So if it does not, just does not vibe with you, check the placements in the rest of your personal chart. You will get more information on any reading by knowing things like your Venus sign. Libra, you're ruled by Venus. So say if your Venus is in Pisces, go watch the Pisces read, because that's going to give you more messages about love, etc. The Spirit, let's see what we have for our Libras for love and romance. Thank you so much. Oh, Libra, Paradise is coming out. So to me, this feels very good. It feels like, you're coming to a better place this week. You're stepping up to an area of life where you're saying, you know what, I really want to go to the next level. I'm tired of feeling stressed, tired of feeling knocked down. I'm tired of feeling like I've been living at the minimum or just haven't been in the right energetic area for me. Yeah, I mean, this could literally be for some Libras, it could be a physical move. For some of you, it could be just taking a vacation or getting a little bit of a break away from where you've been. Changes the energy up. Yeah, just to go somewhere nice. Libra loves a nice surrounding. Oh, Libra is all about aesthetics. They can't be in a house or in a situation that doesn't look good to them or doesn't feel good to them. It really throws off those scales. It's like, yeah. Trust me, I got a lot of Libra friends. I know how they are. All right, Libra, let's get you some tarot on this. Let's see what we have got for you. Nice. Ooh. Very interesting reading here for my Libras. This is gorgeous. All right, so 10 of Cups coming in. So to me, this is bliss, emotional fulfillment, having that happy home, that happy environment, happy relationships, all of that good emotional and spiritual energy coming full circle. And look at that, 3 of Cups. So for many of my Libras, this could be spending really good time with friends, with family, people who really love and support you, having that very celebratory energy. But to me, this is a beautiful way to start the week out with the 10 of Cups and 3 of Cups, because it's like you feel like energetically, emotionally, spiritually, things are going to a better level. Like, oh, things are finally feeling better, right? And so in the center, we've got that 8 of Wands flying through the air. So to me, this is always a lot of motion. It can be a lot of action. After times of relative inactivity, it can be communication, it can be messages coming through back and forth very, very quickly. It's a passionate card because it's wands, so it's that fire energy. So some people will say it's like Cupid's arrows of love flying through the air towards you. Could very well be some messages that are very romantic or sexy in nature. Yep, and I would say Libra, take the leap of faith. Go with the flow. We've got the Fool card on this, so no problem. Take the leap of faith. If you the promptings of spirit feel right, just jump on in there. Go with it. Time to embrace something new, something that makes you feel excited and happy again. Outcome card this week is this 10 of Swords. So to me, that is your own energy. It's air sign energy, and it is the completion of a difficult intellectual cycle, mental cycle. Because of that, it could be the end of some worries, the end of anxieties, doubts, fears, second guessing yourself, all of that sort of thing coming to an end. Look at this, Libra, 10, 10, 10. You got the 10 of Cups, you got the 10 of Wands, you got the 10 of Swords. To me, this is a lot of completions of cycles. I think a lot of things will be improving energetically and emotionally, and a lot of the old burdens and the old worries that you've had, they're being put down in a very big and very meaningful way. Ooh, yes, you gotta make the decisions, Libra. Look at that. 2 of Swords, that's your own card. That is a Libra card. So, you know, Libras, you are famous for not being the best at making those decisions. So this is just saying, Libra, you are gonna have to make some choices. You are gonna have to do it. There are gonna be things that you gotta do. And 7 of Wands, yeah, you really don't want to concede your position to too many people. You're like, I'm here, I know my mind, I know what I want. And so Libra, come from that. It's great when Libra gets decisive about something, when they finally arrive at that decision and they can really stick to it. And you may be feeling very much that way this week, and potentially, you know, further out. Where you've really, you know, and the big reason that Libra many times can be so-called undecided is because they might make that decision and then someone questions it. And Libra is so socially interactive that they hear that and go, oh, well, maybe you're right. Maybe I should change my mind. But it's really important, Libra, to listen to your own mind, your own intuition, and stick to it, you know. And I feel like with that energy, it's like you're sticking to whatever choice that you make. It's like, no, I know what's right for me, right? So let me get an affirmation. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna do some oracle. Just got a few oracle cards for you guys. For any of my Libras that are in soulmate twin flame dynamics, let's just get a few oracle cards for you guys that will speak to you in a little bit deeper way here. Let's see what's coming out for the Libras. Yeah, look at that. Blessings coming through. That feels very in tune with that 10 of Cups, right? There's a lot of blessings. Protection, attention, love. Your guides are with you. You know, divine intervention is on your side this week. Yes, the lessons card is coming out. A lot of us are getting these lessons cards, understanding, knowledge. Look for the lessons and the teaching and the situations. I feel like this surrender card coming out, though, is very similar to that Fool card energy, because this is all about detaching, free will, having faith that all will be well, right? And sometimes taking that leap of faith, Libra, just making the decision to just jump on in. Let's see what we've got for your affirmation on this. care required. Yeah, take good care of yourself this week. Guard yourself against deceptions. Be careful of making mistakes. You know, just keep a good track on self-care. Don't give everything up, Libra. You are one of those signs that tends to just give to everyone else and doesn't always keep enough for yourself. So energetically, absolutely take good care of you. You are important, honeys. All right. Let's get some tuning forks on this. Yeah, Libras don't always have the patience. They're the polarity of Aries. Aries has no patience either. I'm allergic to mornings, Moonchild. I am allergic to mornings. I have decided that is the truth for me. Because I tell you, whenever I get up earlier than I want to or earlier in the morning, I sneeze, my eyes water. It just doesn't make any darn sense. It's like I just think I'm allergic to morning. The owls are talking. Like big time. Like they're right outside this window. They just started up. It's the barred owls. They hate mornings too. I always tell people I'm a freaking owl. I'm a dragon owl. Dragon owl goat. Yeah, those are my critters. A nocturnal dragon goat. That's me. They are so funny. Those owls make me laugh. They really, really do. There's something so comical about the way they hoot and the way that they hoot at each other. Woohoo! And then they do that. Woohoo! 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 I love them. The firemen will think we're in a cult. Oh, I'm sure they already think I'm crazy over here. I come out I came out like in my bathrobe in the middle of the day. I stuff things like for my eBay packages. Yep. I stuff the eBay packages in the box. I'm like half asleep. Like, I'm sure they think I'm a very strange creature over here. Jacqueline will bird call a fireman. Hey, Bro Kai, good to see you. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's get some more going on. Who is going to be next? Who is up next in the house here? They're probably the owls are yelling at me because they want me to turn my lights off. They're probably like, it's time. All right, Taurus is up, guys. Taurus is in the house. I hope my Taurus friends and folks are doing great out there. This has been some intense times for the Taurus. I will say it has been some intense times for Taurus because we just got through the blue moon in Taurus. And we got, we are in the season of Scorpio, which is the polarity of Taurus. So yeah, Taurus, you're feeling it. You're really feeling it. We started out our readings tonight, actually. It started with the Taurus rising. So it really shows you, you know, how to read this. It's like whenever you do a general chart, this is the way most astrologers do it. When you do a general reading for signs or like you write a horoscope column. I had questions about this actually in one of my videos this week. And so the way that you do that is you put the sign that you're reading for, which in this case would be Taurus, you put that on the rising, and then you see how the rest of the planets fit in, and you get the general universal influences for that sign, right? So that's why when we do the, when I say, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, these are our most interpersonal points and planetary positions in our charts and in general. And so when you have those planets in that sign, it's going to resonate with you stronger, because the sun is our basic conscious mind. It's our ego, it's our drive, it's our pride, it's the things that we're aware of. The moon is our subconscious. So if you're looking at, like, if you're watching for your moon sign, my sun and moon are both in Capricorn. So when I watch readings, sun and moon, it's like Capricorn, Capricorn. But say if my moon was in Leo, I would watch the Leo moon to get a bigger beat on my subconscious drives, because the moon is those subconscious drives. If you're like me and you have the sun and the moon in the same sign, it's kind of like what you want in here is also what you want up here. You want the same things. But for most people, the sun and moon are in different signs. So, that's how you get the conscious mind, which is the sun, subconscious drives and inner needs, which is the moon. Venus, of course, is our socialization. It's our relationship style. It's the kind of stuff we experience in love. And so that's why if you're watching a general reading, if you know that your Venus sign, like my Venus sign is in Pisces, so I always watch the Pisces reading. That many times gives me more insight into my love life than my sun and moon sign reading would. Very interesting. And the rising sign is the sign that's coming up on the eastern horizon at the time of birth. So it's very important, when you're really studying astrology. That's why a lot of astrologers are like, no, you've got to have your exact time of birth, because you calculate that rising sign point by the time of birth. And it's very much about how you present yourself, what people see about you first. The package, the costume that you wear on this earthly walk is very much your rising sign. And I would also say it's very much the point and the style through which the rest of your chart is expressed. So just a little tutorial there for you guys. But so Taurus, this is showing, very nicely, because I printed this particular chart with Taurus on the rising. And so you can see that the sun in Scorpio right now is hitting that universal relationship house. It's the Libra house, is the 7th house. So the sun in Scorpio universally is moving through that house for you, Taurus. That's why love is more highlighted. Relationships come up very strongly. And it's very much about not just the relationship you have with others, but the ones that you have with yourself. So we also are heading into, later this month, we'll have Venus, your ruling planet, moving into Scorpio, and you'll also be getting more energy into that relationship house on the universal level as well. So there's definitely a lot of love stuff coming up for Taurus. Absolutely. So let's get a keyword card for this week for Taurus. Dear Spirit, let's see what we've got for our Taurus folks, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. And if this does not resonate with you, Taurus, like I said, check the other placements in your personal chart. You will get more information that way. Health, yes, Taurus. Take good care of your physical health, your physical body this week. Your mental health, your emotional health, they all tie in. They all play a part in your love life this week. So if you've been feeling really out of balance, if you haven't been taking the greatest care of yourself physically or mentally, or you've just been, putting up with a lot of things that are not emotionally healthy for you, it's time to take a back step. It's time to eat well, drink more water, get more rest, get out and take some walks, get some exercise, get some movement. It will help you feel so much better this week. All right. Be very mindful, about what you're eating and what you're, taking in. That's very important too. So let's get some tarot on this for our Taurus this week. What has gone on in their love and romance? Love it. Yes, I know. Oh my goodness. So much of that timing is at play here. There is patience at work here with the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, Eight of Pentacles. Similar vibe. 8 and 7s are both my patience cards. This is really saying stay focused one day at a time, Taurus. Do the work that you're guided to do. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed, even if it seems a little monotonous, even if it's not the most exciting feeling in the world. It is a time to stay just, one day at a time, dedicated to whatever work that you need to do in your relationship, in your love life. This could also point to you being involved potentially with a fellow earth sign, another Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody that's a hard worker as well. Yep, Ten of Wands. There is something there's a lot of that coming up, isn't there, this week? But there is something that you're really working to wrap up. There's something that may be weighing on you at work, may be part of your love life very strongly. And this may be partly why that health energy is coming in as well, because it's saying, Taurus, you might be feeling like you're burning the candle at both ends trying to get something done. Maybe you have a big deadline. Maybe you have some big project that really has to be completed by a certain date and you're just feeling that pressure of time here. It's like, I gotta get this done because there it is, bundling up those sticks, finishing that last hike up that mountain before you can put those down. And it's like, that's the end of this burdensome cycle. That's the end of this. Thank goodness. Right in the center, not a surprise, we have got the Judgment card. Judgment is, to me, the higher vibration of the Death card, higher vibration of the Scorpio energy. It is ruled by Pluto, which is the Scorpio planet. So to me, it is all about rebirth, regeneration, resilience, and coming back to life. So to me, I already feel like there's this really heavy cycle that you're working very hard to complete right now. And I do feel like that, once you've completed it, it's like you feel like, the weight comes up off of your shoulders and you feel reborn. Good grief, Taurus. Yes, this has been weighing on you, not just physically, but also mentally. Look at that. 10 of Swords, you had the 10 of Wands. Some big kind of cycle coming to an end. Some kind of huge worries, huge doubts, fears, frustrations, anxieties, all of that. It's like getting called out, right? It's like, let that go, let that die away. Wow. This could also be for some of my Taurus, that 10 of Swords is that feeling of betrayal, feeling of being stabbed on the back. And so it's like that coming to an end as well. In the outcome, though, look at that 3 of Cups. So we do have a very beautiful celebratory energy coming in here at the end. And my feeling is about this, Taurus, that, you've got some tough stuff to confront and deal with this week. But the end of it is very nice. Like, you really feel like, I got through it. I'm ready to hang out, have a good time with my friends, celebrate the fact that I got through it. Anywhere that feels loving and supportive, that's where you end up wanting to be through all of this. Oh yes, look at that. And the Lovers card comes out too. So Taurus, by the end of it all, it's not just your friends that you're feeling happy or want to celebrate with. It could also be your person, your potential person. Having the freedom come away from all of these things that are I feel for a lot of you are very much going on in the work sphere, the finance sphere. But it's like once you come through all of that, once you get through the difficulty of those cycles, wow, look what happens. It's like your friendships, your love relationships, all of that starts to blossom again. You come back to full center and it feels so, so much better. There we go. 4 of Coins. There is a little bit of a waiting game here. There is a holding on to something here. There is that patience. It's also that kind of holding on for success, holding on for something to work out in your favor. You may be feeling a little tense or a lot tense this week, but look at that. Ace of Wands, beautiful new beginnings, enthusiasm, vitality, returning. This is a very dynamic week for you, Taurus. It's a very, very specific, like you're going through some really hard times. It's kind of a stressful week, but it turns out really, really nice in the end because you're putting something down that needs to be put down, finishing something that needs to be finished, and it really gives birth to like a whole new life, reinvigorates your friendships, your love life, all of it gets better at the end of this week. So let's get some oracle on this for anybody who is in a soulmate or twin flame dynamic. We're going to get some oracle cards just to give you guys a little bit more advice here, what you might be dealing with this week. Yeah, there is this element right here, see deception coming up, and I feel like there's some kind of backstabbing energy. I'm not really sure where that exactly is coming from. It could be coming from work, could have been coming from a specific relationship in your life, but this is really saying to look beyond the superficial. It could also be you just tearing down those old illusions as well this week, Taurus, where you're really looking beyond the surface and really seeing into the heart of what's true and what's real for you. And mystery, right? Because there are some mysteries being revealed. There's some unknown territory that you may be entering into, and control comes up. So Taurus, it is time to relinquish control, come out of that stagnation, letting go of the need to control the situation. So let's get an affirmation for you. And oh, we have the love card. So love is still very strong. Love is in the air, a great time for commitment or taking a relationship to the next level. So it is a part of this week's dynamic, Taurus. Very strongly. Oh my goodness. Some kind of rebirth, some kind of big healing going on in the wind for you. Wow. All right. Ah. All right, let's see what we got next. Coming up. Let's clear these cards out. Sarah, yes, you're Alma kind of crazy too. I always joke that there's the good kind of crazy and the bad kind of crazy. We all know a bad crazy. It's like, don't go over that side of the street. Yeah, my kind of crazy tends to repel the bad crazy. They don't want to deal with this. They don't want to deal with all this dragon. They don't. All right, let's see who's up next, y'all. Let's see who is in the house. Coming on up. Step on up. Come on down. Pisces, Pisces in the house. Love my Pisces. Oh my goodness. Fishy fish. How are you all doing? My soft, squishy fishies. This is not a bad time for Pisces, actually. You are one of the signs that's getting a lot of blessing from the planetary energies that we have going on right now, yes, because Scorpio time is very comfy for you. You're getting a lot of blessing from those Capricorn planets, a lot of support from Uranus and Taurus. So Pisces, I like where you are planetarily, energetically. It's not bad at all. Let's see what we've got for you for love and romance this week. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. And Pisces, if this does not resonate with you, please check the placements of your personal chart. You will get more information by knowing things like your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. So Spirit, let's see what we have got for our Pisces folks for love and romance this coming week ahead. Children is coming up, Pisces. So this may be to do with something something with other people's children. Could be your children. Could be those fur babies, our beloved pets. That could be part of your life very much this week. Sometimes on the more difficult, challenging side, you could be dealing with someone who's acting a little immature, or childish. So just keep that in mind. You could also be doing some inner child healing work as well this week, Pisces. So let's see what we have got for you in your tarot. Let's see what we've got, fishy fishies. That children card can also mean that, Pisces, it's time to be more playful. It's time to lighten the energies up. I'm just getting that message too around that card. Having more fun. Yeah, having more fun. Ooh, very interesting. Good cards here, Pisces. Let's see what we got. We got the Chariot coming up. So to me, this is Cancer energy. This is a very comfortable energy for you because it is about, you know, moving forward, advancing yourself in knowledge and in spiritual, emotional wisdom. So there is that feeling of movement. There is that feeling of coming out of stagnation there. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces. That's very strongly aspected. It can also be to do with something, yes, around the home, around children dynamics, around pets, around all that kind of feeling. So yes, take that as part of the equation. Look at this, y'all, 10 of Wands. I'm telling you, most of the readings today, we have been pulling this 10 of Wands, and I just feel like so many people are wrapping up these burdensome cycles, difficult situations, making the decision to put things down, you know, going, making that one last trip up that darn mountain with that bundle of wands and saying, you know, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I've almost completed this task. Right here too, you know, the Chariot is like, I'm moving past that. I'm putting this down finally, and I'm moving past that. I've learned the lessons. I've gained what I needed to gain. Right at the center here, Pisces, we have got that Queen of Wands. So to me, that is all about being creative, embracing creative self-expression, using your magic. Pisces, you are a magic sign. You're a good manifester. And so this is very, very nice. This is all about you really stepping into your power, stepping into that leadership energy. It is Leo, very strong Leo on that Queen of Wands. So you could be dealing with a lion, or you may have some Leo in your personal chart as well. Very fiery. Very much about getting what you want. Yeah, Ace of Swords and having a victory. Look at that. A big victory. Clarity coming through with the Ace of Swords. This is all about finally knowing the direction, finally knowing where you're going next, having any confusion, any difficulty, anything that you couldn't see clearly in the past, finally getting clear. Use your intuition this week regarding anything in your love and romance life, Pisces. You have got the High Priestess card coming up. She is very lunar ruled. She is very much about those deep, intense spiritual truths. And look at that. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Big manifestations, hand of spirit really reaching in and gifting you this week, Pisces. And this could be in your relationships, this could be financially, but the best way to get these manifestations to come full circle is right here with this beautiful High Priestess energy. And Pisces, you are a psychic for sure. You are one of the most intuitive psychic magical signs. So when you use your intuition and you come from that space, you really know how to manifest. You truly do. Look at this. Eight of coins right here on the bottom. No, that's the seven. That's the seven of coins. Seven of coins, very similar energy. I always mix up the seven and the eight because they're very similar. But the seven is more about the patience, and the eight is more about just putting in the daily practical work. But it's also patience. You know, it's also that sort of timing energy. So go ahead, Pisces. Be planting your ideas, planting those thoughts, starting those ideas and plans, and get those seeds planted in the ground. That's what that's all about. Get those seeds planted in the ground. And Page of Cups. So Pisces, that's good communication in the love area. This is, you know, kind, gentle communication. It's loving communication back and forth, whether it's you approaching someone or them approaching you or vice versa. It's a very nice energy. I really like it. So, you know, and just, again, take your time with it, you know. Slow but steady wins the race here. So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle on this reading, just for our folks that are dealing with a soulmate or twin flame dynamic. Just to give you all a little more of some messages for you specifically here. Ooh, Pisces. Marriage is coming up in the mix here for some of y'all. Legal partnership, commitment, sacred bond. There it is. And it is a sacred journey that you have been on together. So this is definitely not something that's happened overnight or is not happening overnight. It's really understanding who you are. This journey brings self-discovery, and it is this crossroads energy. So Pisces, are you kind of wondering, should I commit? Should I not commit? Are they going to ask me to commit? Is it really what I want? Woo! Divergent paths, choices, follow your intuition yet again. See, Pisces, this is what this feels like, right? Because somebody, for my Pisces, they could be making a big offer to you this week or next, and you got to use your intuition. What's right for you, right? Pay attention to you. Honor that. Honor that voice, Pisces. All right. Let's see what we've got in your affirmations here. Love life is coming up out of this deck. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. Hey, it's even talking about it happening this week. So it really does say there might be some squicks, there might be some friction in the love life, but it's going to get resolved. There's going to be some kind of clarity that comes in through here, and that's that Ace of Swords. That's your clarity right there. You and use your intuition, Pisces. It does not steer you wrong if you really pay attention to it. You'll know what to do. You will know what to do about this. All right, my sweeties. Love my fishies. Love my fishy folks. All right. Let's get our next sign set up. Yeah, you're welcome, Nancy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, guys. Gotta drink my tea. Let's see what we've got coming up in the next sign to be read. We got some heavies that haven't come out. Capricorn and Scorpio are still hiding out. Cancer's still hiding out. Leo, Aries are still hiding out. Oh, let's see which one of them is going to come up. Let's see. I think we're 6 down, 6 to go. I think we're about halfway through. Scorpio. Hey there, Colin. Thank you so much for that super chat, hon. I really appreciate that blessing. Always appreciated. So Scorpio, you are next in the house. I said Scorpio's been hiding, but here we go. Here we go. Happy birthday to all my Scorpios in the house. Or a belated birthday, Scorpios in the house, whether you've already celebrated your birthday or one is coming up for you. Yes, I see Jacqueline gets very excited. She's not biased at all about her favorite sign here. All the other ones is like regular font, and then Scorpio goes, Scorpio! Here's to you, my darling Scorpios. If you got a good Scorpio in your life's going to get a lot better. I'll just tell you that. Life is going to get a lot better if you got a good Scorpio in it. All right, let's see what we have got. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is going to be for all of y'all for love and romance coming up for this coming week. Do be aware that sometimes these energies can play out for more than a week. So take them as they resonate. And if it does not resonate, Scorpio, scuttle on over to one of your other planetary placements. Find out where your moon sign, your Venus sign, etc. Watch the readings for those signs. You may get more messages out of any readings you watch that way. So Spirit, let's see what we've got for our Scorpios this week in love and relationships. Thank you so much, y'all. The soul symbol is coming up here, Pisces. Not Pisces, I almost called you Pisces, but Scorpio. The soul symbol is such a very powerful card in this deck because it really points to the things in your life that resonate the strongest, the truest, the deepest. So when you bring that into your life, it's like pay attention to the symbols, pay attention to the signs. If there's something that's very important symbolically, whether it's, you know, like they have the figure of the Buddha here, but it could be anything, whatever it is for you that really keeps it, you know, keeps your spirit on track, keeps your soul in alignment, that is very strong. So when it comes to love, it's like, notice the promptings of spirit. If you keep having those synchronicities, or if something that you've seen before, or numbers you've seen before, etc., start popping out again and again, it's time to really pay attention to that this week, Scorpio. So let's see what we have got in your tarot deck tonight. I'm excited to see what we're bringing through for y'all. Of course, we've got the Queen of Cups. There is our Scorpio Queen absolutely coming to the surface. So the Queen of Cups is very much about you. I mean, that is your energy. It's all about those deep emotions, those deep feelings, those deep mysteries and secrets that you may not reveal right away to everybody, but you feel them at the deeps of your soul. And that to me is such the Scorpio energy. You may be feeling very much in your element because we are in the Scorpio season. So I feel that's very strong for you guys and gals. Yeah, Five of Cups. So I feel like Scorpio, you're really processing a lot of things when it comes to past disappointments in love or relationships. You may be mulling that over quite deeply. You may be really doing a lot of soul searching about what that's done to you, what it's meant to you, how you've healed from it or is still in process of healing from it. Just remember, Scorpio, that Two of Cups is still standing behind you. Not all is lost. So there's nothing wrong with honoring and grieving and mourning for that past. But just remember that it's not all lost. It's not all over. You do have new things coming. Here's that Page of Coins. So there is the new rebirth. This is all about, you know, the new adventure. Page of Coins is all about life. That's my little adventurer, right? It's like I still have I have something to invest. I have something I would like to do. I would like to go to the next level. I really want to try again. And this could be regarding maybe somebody new, somebody you haven't met yet, or somebody that the relationship is still pretty new and you're like, should I invest in them? Should I not invest in them? I know that I have something that's really worthwhile here. And I want to put that towards the right area of life. I want to put this in the right direction. Queen of Swords. Wow, Scorpio. So you are really thinking about this in the mental body and the intellect. You are like making those choices. And our Queen of Swords is our Libra energy. She is all about making sure that things are fair, balanced, equal, that things are not off kilter, right? It's like if I invest in you, I need equal give and take. I need reciprocity. I need I need a return on my energy. If I put energy out on you with my coin here, I need to know that energy is going to come back to me. And if it doesn't, out you go on your ear, because the Queen of Swords doesn't play around. That's the thing. She's a feminine energy. But if you come and bring funny business or shenanigans into her court, she will kick your butt right on out to the curb. So in the immediate future in this week, we do have that Four of Cups. So, Scorpio, I do feel that this is sort of like, that's that like I'm fed up kind of energy. It's like I've had it up to here. I'm sick of waiting around on, somebody to get their self in gear. I'm tired of, putting my feeling, or even if you're not actually doing it, you might feel like you're putting your life on hold for them. And it's not cool, right? And so that is very much what you're dealing with. And so let's see what comes out to clarify this. Ooh! Oh my goodness, Scorpio, Four of Cups and Four of Cups. Holy crap. Oh, Scorpio, are you wearing a shirt right now that just says over it? Over it. You're so done. You're like, I've been waiting around on this offer. I've been waiting around on this thing. And I'm just, yeah. I mean, you are so sick of this. I would say, this might be the week that you just stand up and you sick of sitting out under that tree, sick of sitting on this rock, waiting around for the old prince or whoever the heck you're waiting on to get done partying in his castle and come out and hang out with you. You're done. It's like, I'm just sick of this, right? Wow. To me, this feels like a week where you're really examining what you're feeling, what's been going on, kind of really, taking that deep, unflinching look at your feelings and what's really going on inside of you. And you're really making, you've got high standards here, Scorpio. You're really contemplating, where do I invest my energy and my time? Where do I want to invest my energy and my time? And you're making those very strategic decisions from an intuitive place. That's their Queen of Swords, making strategic decisions from a very intuitive place. And really what it comes down to is you're saying, I'm sick of waiting around. I'm sick of putting my life on hold for someone else. Because I've already got it together. When are they going to get it together? I can't wait forever. Yeah. Three of Wands. Yeah. I mean, there is that energy of like waiting for the ships to come in. But it's like this to me, I feel the impatience. I feel the impatience. And the Eight of Pentacles here. Working at things one day at a time. This is your choice, Scorpio. It's your choice. Because to me, there's something that is, it is taking this time. The Three of Wands is about waiting for things to come back to you, for the energy to return to you. Eight of Pentacles is about working at something one day at a time, not giving up. But it doesn't mean, if you can give up on them if you want. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You got to use your own intuition, your own judgment on this. But I really do feel that, Scorpio, you're done. You're so sick of something. And it's like, you may feel like you don't have much of a choice right now except to sort of wait it out. Yes, it could be a quarantine thing as well for some folks. That's very true. Yeah. let's get some soulmate twin flame oracle on this. Let's get a little bit deeper message on this for those of you who are involved in a spiritual relationship type thing. Whatever that is for y'all. Let's see what we've got. Let's get 3 on this for Scorpio. Woo! Awakening, yes. Realization, progress. Your twin is awakening to the connection. So this may be dealing with someone that hadn't fully awakened spiritually, emotionally. The deception is there. So there's illusions, you know, there's masks being worn. It's time to look past the superficial into the heart of what really matters to you. And I think that that's honestly what you're doing quite a bit this week. That's a definite introspection card about, you know, what really matters. What's the real truth here at the heart of the matter. There's also some ego involved. Could be from them, could be from you, could be vice versa. Pride, jealousy, self-preservation, and walls. Letting your guard down. Ooh, you know, that's that male peacock. So if you're dealing with a divine masculine that's really got those ego walls up, it's got them tail feathers all fanned out, you know, all like, look at me, I'm awesome. Yeah, that's why they do that. It's like, put the tail down, for goodness sakes. Put the tail down, bird. That's not helping. Peacock is just a big fancy chicken anyway. You know, they're in the peafowl family. They're a chicken. They're a big, colorful chicken. You watch it, Peacock. We're gonna pluck you if you don't knock it off. All right, let's get an affirmation on this for my Scorpios. Oh my gosh. Peacock's gonna end up in the boiling pot if he's not careful. He's gonna end up being turned into a chicken soup. All right, reflection. Yeah, there it is. Friendships in your life, relationships in your life may come to an end while others could blossom and become stronger. Wow, Scorpio. This is definitely strong. This is a strong reading. You are doing a lot of self-reflection and you are deciding which one stays and which ones go. That it is, that it is. Oh, wow. What a reading, Scorpio. This was a fun one. It's tough in some ways, but wow. That 4 of Cups on top of itself. No joke. No joke. I feel that for you. Yeah, you really. Let's burn some sweetgrass after that one. That was a lot. Let's get some fire going. We need to clear just a little bit. My bunnies are even thumping in there now. They felt it. Oh my goodness. Jacqueline, at least the divine timing card didn't come out. At least that didn't happen, right? It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Oh, Moonchild loves bunnies. She's like me. She loves bunnies. I love my bunnies. They're my babies. Life with bunnies is good. Whew, yeah. Yes. The fire is good stuff. It really is. Oh, yeah. Cancer and Leo have been hiding out. What's up with that, y'all? Usually those guys tend to pop up pretty quick in the read. Sometimes Scorpio and Capricorn really wait a long time. I tell you guys though, if you know your birth information and you go online, there's plenty of free sites where you can look up your birth charts. And so, you know, if you're just here watching for your sun sign, you will get more out of all of these readings if you know things like your moon sign, your Venus sign, and your rising. or just, you know, some of the major things that are influencing your personal chart. Um, like for you, Bro Kai, if you're watching for like the Leo sun, right? It's like you're gonna get more info. Like if you knew, if say, just for example, if your moon sign was in Libra, you could watch the Libra reading and that's gonna give you some stuff. And then, you know, you can watch your Venus reading. That's gonna give you some stuff and kind of put it all together. And that's really what it is. Yes, Mary, hopefully this week. Last week was, and this weekend are so busy. But hopefully this week I'll be able to get all of my personal readings done because I got people waiting. I do. I'm excited though. I can't wait to talk to y'all. Yeah, check it out, Bro Kai. It's gonna be it's a very cool journey of self-discovery when you start looking at all of your planet placements, because then it's like, oh, okay. It's like puzzle pieces, and once you start putting them all together into the full big picture, oh, it's mind-blowing, and oh, I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. It really shows you so much about yourself and who you are from the inside out. So let's get into our next sign, folks. Let's see who is coming up. Yes, 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 Bear. That's a great, yeah, that's a great resource there that Bear just threw up there in the chat. Aw, Cancer. Yes, Bear. There's your sign. There's Moonchild. There's my Cancer family. Yay. Aw. I love my Cancer folks. Let's see what we have got for you guys this week. That was a bit of a challenging November read for Cancer. Y'all are going through so much because you're really getting all the square pressure to your sign right now. You're really kind of in the thick of it. Yeah, you're really in the thick of it. So let's see what we've got. Spirit for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising signs. In Cancer, if this does not resonate with you, like I said, check your other placements of your personal chart. You're going to get more information by watching those readings that correspond with things like your moon sign, your rising sign. So Spirit, let's see what we have for love and romance and relationship for our Cancers this week, starting with the 6th, please. And sometimes these energies are fluid, Cancer. Sometimes these readings can certainly last more than a week, depending on who you are. Ooh, Cancer is thinking about the money. Look at that. I think, let's see, I think it was Aquarius that had prosperity. So y'all are thinking about making the money. This could be coming into better money, thinking about jobs that would offer better money, how to mansion you may be in may deal with money. That could be a possibility. It may be saying, I'd love to be with this person, but they're lazy and they don't work. They don't have anything coming in. That could be one of them. Sometimes that's it. Sometimes that's it. So let's see what's coming up in the tarot for you, Cancer. Let's see. I always say that, Cancer, money is one of the big M's for Cancer. They want money. They want marriage. And a lot of times if it's a Cancer female, she wants motherhood. Those are all important to Cancers. They like those M's. Yes. All right. Let's see what we've got. Very nice, Bear. That's good to hear. Yeah. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, Aquarius Moon, Bro Kai. So, Aquarius had a prosperity card in there too. So that's interesting. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we've got for the Cancers. I'm going to do some tarot. Very excited to see what this is going to have coming up. Definitely. Oh, definitely. I feel this very strongly. See, we're getting a lot of this kind of energy. So Three of Wands is coming up into the midst of all of this. This is waiting for those ships to come in, saying, I've put some work in, I put the effort in, or making sure you've put the effort in, because this is about waiting for the return of that energy. For some of you, that could definitely be around, maybe there's somebody in your life that you've let go of, and you're feeling like, if it's meant to work out, if it's meant to be mine, then it will return to me, right? So you may be hoping or waiting for that return, or vice versa. They may have been the one that let you go, and you're contemplating coming back, or they would like to have you back. Something about that. But there is a patience element. There is that patience of waiting in the Three of Wands, because it is all about the return of the energy. Oh, a lot of worries going on, Cancer. Nine of Swords. So there is. I mean, it's like you are really stressed out about this, which I never recommend being. It's never good to be stressed out about something like this. But you may be worried about this, right? Yeah, I know Cancers do have a tend to be worried. You're like, we always worry. Yeah, I know. My Cancers are like, yeah, but we always worry. But to me, it's like the more that you stress out over this, the more unhappy this is. It's a harder situation. It creates a harder situation. We got the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords again. So we got Nine of Swords twice coming into this reading, guys. So that's why I said this is a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, things waking you up in the middle of the night, can't turn the mind off. It's just sitting there laughing at you, and you're just like, could you just let me sleep? Yeah, this to me is very much a part of the energy that you're working through this week, since that card came out twice. And many times, again, just like all of our swords cards, it's very much the machinations of the mind. It's that damn mental hamster wheel that we get on, and we just have the hardest time stepping back off of it, right? So it's, this is a week of like a need for meditation, a need so much for stillness and tranquility, and giving your mind ways to cope with those excessive fears, worries, thoughts that may not even be grounded or rooted in any reality at all. Yeah, it's causing a lot of stress. What a surprise. Yeah, look at that. Five of Wands, right? It's just causing a lot of stress. It may be causing more potential conflicts, people, bickering with each other, all that kind of fun noise. Knight of Wands, let it go. Move past it, Cancer. This is a very positive night. It's Sagittarius energy. It sees the bigger picture. It is a very positive energy. It's fiery. It's dynamic. It's time to learn something new. It's time to free yourself of all that business, right? Move past it. Move on past it. It's time to shed that off. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands and Ten of Cups, moving away from the worries, the anxieties, the sleepless nights, the mental anguish, and moving towards peace, serenity, the happy home, the happy connection. Oh my goodness. Yes. That's a very, very strong reading. It's a very strong reading, guys. It's really, it's very much about making a mental choice, right? Very much about making that concerted intellectual choice. Look at this. I mean, Eight of Swords. This is another similar energy, that feeling of being trapped in your mind, that being stuck in the head. Oh, thank you, Krista. Thank you for that blessing, sweetheart. But yes, this is what it's about, because to me, this is about freeing yourself. This isn't about waiting for somebody to come along and free you from it. This is about freeing yourself from that cycle. It's kind of funny, I'm thinking about, like, yesterday when I lived in Oregon, I used to go to the Zen Center of Oregon, the ZCO, and I used to meditate with them, and they, it's a Japanese Buddhist group. And they actually have a YouTube channel set up, and they were live streaming one of their meditation sessions. And I was, watching that and kind of just feeling the energy of that last night. And I really loved it. I was like, oh man, this is such a nice feeling. It's like to just get out of the head and step into, that mindfulness. And that's really what I feel. Cancer, you got to get into some mindfulness. Don't let your brain run around and walk away with you, because it will do that. That's just what our brains do. Some of them do it more than others. I would say Gemini and Virgo deal with that a lot because they're Mercury ruled. One of my favorite friends, Ryushin from the Zen Center, was a Gemini. Yeah, and he's still there. He's a full-on monk now, and yeah, he's a Gemini. So it's like, this is all about calming the mind and being aware. It's not even about forcing your mind to behave or forcing it to calm down. It's just it starts with just being aware. Oh yeah, my mind is doing that thing again where it starts worrying and starts freaking out. Yeah. And so 3 of Cups is here along with that 8 of Swords. So to me, finding things to be grateful for, finding the small things to celebrate, one day at a time, it helps you step off of that worried mind. It really does. Yeah. This is, it's tough, but there's also a lot of it's a lot of nice stuff in here too, coming out at the end. So let's get some of the Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle on here for my Cancers. For those of you who may be working with a soulmate, twin flame, spiritual kind of relationship, let's get a little extra messages for you. Yeah, I do feel this, right? For some of you, there's that runner energy, right? Escape from emotion and confusion, or on the run, you may be dealing with somebody that's kind of escapist, or you may be feeling kind of escapist. It could be that. But check it out. Sacred space here, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Having an altar, a space, like an altar space or a candle space, a place to prayer, to meditate, commune with your own divinity. That's very important for you this week, Cancer, and beyond, really, because the more that you are able to bring mindfulness to those mental machinations, the better you will deal with anything, whether it's love or money or any of it. For some of you, yeah, there is a lot of worry about money this week, and that's coloring all your relationships. And then we have our hesitation card. So there we go. Past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. That can be part of it for some of my Cancers too, right? If you've been hurt before, if you've been through something before and it was really hard, Cancer to me is one of the signs that has a little bit or a lot of bit harder time letting go of the past, letting go of pain of the past, because you have a very strong memory. You just have a very, very long emotional memory. So this can be working through some of that, learning to trust again, learning to have faith again. And that really comes down to getting, very, very centered within yourself. Yeah. Hey there, Breezy. Good to see you in the chat. Let's get an affirmation for you, Cancer. Commitment. Yes. Oh, look at that. So a commitment is indicated around love or business, and it will make you feel better. So, to me, this, again, it even says love and business. This is around commitment and around that dedication. And I would take it even further, Cancer, and say this could be a commitment that you're making to yourself. To just be more mindful, to be, in a better vibration for yourself. That is always good for you. Always good. It's never a bad thing to work on ourselves. Indeed, that's the only thing we can ever truly work on, That's it, It's the only thing that we can really control at all is ourselves. Yes. Hey, I'm so glad to see you come in, Breezy. I love seeing all my folks show up. That's Bear. That's because y'all are the moon children. You and Moonchild and Colin, all my moon babies in here. Hey there, Laura Z. Good to see you. Love to see all my folks in here. We've had a lot of people in here tonight, coming and going through the night. That's great. I'm going to be working on, probably we're doing some more live streams next week and weekend, because we've got things like, I think the new moon is coming up on the 15th. We got Mars going direct a week from today. So next Fire Dragon Friday is going to be extra fiery because we will have Mars moving direct, finally. Take care, Colin. Have a great night. Thank you again for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's get back into the Zodiac cards. Let's see who's coming up next. We've still got 4 people. We got 4 signs to play for next. My goodness, y'all. These have been amazing readings. They just feel so, like, right on. I know, Bro Kai, that space module called the Dragon X. I love that. I love that so much. Aw. All right, let's see who's up, who's up, who's up, who is in the house. Leo, everyone was calling for it. Here we go. Everyone was calling for our Leos to come out and play. There they are, stepping up strong with that crown on their head. I love my Leos. I love the Leo constellation here too. This one's great. Yep. That's starting to rise in the eastern sky these nights late. Starting to see the Leo constellation coming up. All right, so Leo, yeah, let's get it. Let's see what we've got for our Lions. Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Let's see what comes through. And Leo, if this does not resonate with you, check the placements of your other planets. You will get more messages out of these readings that way. And these will play out over this next week course of time, but do keep in mind that energies are fluid and it may be affecting you longer than that in some cases, or it may take more time for these things to manifest. So dear Spirit, let's see what we have for our Lions in love and romance for this coming week. Ooh, it's a prosperity week for the Lions out there. So that is always a very positive card. For me, prosperity, it covers such a kind of a broad, energy. It's like this can be about, better money coming in, better success in career or jobs. It can mean greater love, bigger love, people being more demonstrative. Leos are very emotionally demonstrative. I mean, when they love, they just love. And it's a very simple, it's a very from the heart. They are a heart-ruled sign. So Leos do have a big heart. You really don't ever have to wonder where you stand with a Leo because they will tell you. They will tell you. And they will show you too. Boy, they will show you. So let's get into our tarot for Leo. Let's see. Yeah, Leo's like the classic romantic gestures. They want the candy and the flowers and the nice dinner and, the back rub, all that good stuff. It's like, that's how you have a happy lion. Lions don't play games in love. They really don't. Now, Leos love games. Like, they like games, like board games, video games. They love games, but they don't like head games. They don't like mind games. That's just not it. That's not it for Leo. Oh, my goodness. So let's get into some tarot, please. Yeah, you can take a Leo to Las Vegas. They will have the best time because they get to go to shows. They get to gamble. They get to eat good food. They're like, this is awesome. Oh. All right. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Leo, let's see what we have for you from Spirit this week. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So we have our Queen of Cups coming up. So this is interesting to me because this is a very strong Scorpio alignment that comes up in this card. And we are in Scorpio season. Scorpio season is not the easiest for Leo because Scorpio does feel like mind games, right? It's those intrigues and mysteries and, deep thinking. And so for Leo, this can be kind of a challenging time. There's no getting around that. You may be doing some deep introspection this week, Leo. You may be really kind of doing that deep dive into your heart, into your soul, really, really looking a little bit more introspectively into those deeper inner emotions. And, unlike usual, you may really be less demonstrative this next week or so. You really through Scorpio season, you might be like, I want to say that, I want to do that, but let me think about it a little bit first. And that's not a bad thing. All signs can learn things from each other, no matter how challenging their energies might be to each other. So Leo, it's not a bad time. Sometimes the Scorpio energy is teaching us to be a little more thoughtful, a little more careful, a little more, cautious about where we place our energies. You might just really be contemplating where to go next, emotionally and spiritually and creatively. Mm-hmm. Page of Swords, yeah, definitely thinking about some things or looking at some things, or this little Page of Swords can sometimes be our spy card. This can sometimes be that person that's been spying on you a little bit on the internet or watching your social media or something, or kind of going, yeah, I kind of really like Leo, but maybe they're not saying it right away, or vice versa. You could be interested in somebody and haven't really quite told them right away how you feel, but it's definitely thinking about it. Page of Swords is always messages. Could be more text messages, could be more phone messages too as well. Right in the center, we do have the Six of Wands. So to me, this is all about victory. This is success. This is having that recognized success and achievement. So, Leo, you're really thinking about that. You really want a recognized victory, a recognized success. The wands are your own energy as well. They are very much about, fire, about movement, about enthusiasm. So this is also you contemplating, what can I do that's going to be successful? What's going to bring me that recognized victory that I'm seeking? Ooh, Nine of Pentacles this week. Nine of Pentacles is very, very strong. It is all about manifesting, prosperity, abundance, having, money in the bank, having your feet solid, connected to the earth, being a good business owner, running your own business very, very nicely. Nine of Pentacles is also a little bit of my single and loving it kind of card. It's sort of like I'm single because I want to be and because I haven't found anybody that's worthy of me yet. Not because of any other reason. So for my single Leos out there, if that's your situation, this is really you working on yourself, working on your stability, getting those victories and those accolades for yourself, and not really worrying so much about the other person yet. Or even if you have another person in your life, it's like you're really doing you right now. You're really doing you. And here on the outcome, we have got that 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands has been all over the place in our readings tonight. Everybody's been getting this a lot. And so to me, this is the end of a burdensome cycle. You can see how tired she is. She's just like, dang, I've been working on these freaking wands. To me, it's like, it's that completion. It's the completion of the cycle. I finished this difficult task, this difficult challenge, this job. Time to put that down. And what happens after you put that down? You open up a new cycle. You open up to something new and fresh and exciting and life affirming. Yeah. Ace of Cups, right? So once that old burdensome cycle ends, it's like, look at the spiritual abundance and blessings that are coming in here. That's really about finding your creative center again, restoring your emotions, restoring your heart. If you've been kind of going through some lonely times of the soul, really having to deal with processing some old wounded emotions, to me, the Ace of Cups is like, wow, this is really healing you from the inside out. That's the hand of spirit coming in and really blessing you very, very strongly. This is a nice read, Leo. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This is so much about, you know, the new adventure. This is my little adventurer card, right? It's like, where do I put my investment of time, energy, love, resources in next? Really, really contemplating that and wanting to make a wise choice with it. Page of Wands is brand new energy. To me, this is very Aries alignment. It's that burst of spring. It's that burst of vitality and renewal. It's very strong. It's very strong. New beginnings. A new beginning. But I feel like you're completing some cycles first, and that's part of what's going on this week for most of my Leos. So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle cards on this for any of my Leos that are in a spiritual relationship. Just to get some extra messages on this for you. All right, so material world. That, I mean, this is coming up. You got the prosperity cards. You got the Nine of Pentacles card. So money, career, status, third dimension, making your mark. It's very strong. Sacred journey. So yeah, you really are. Your journey is bringing you self-discovery, and this is escaping from the emotions and the confusion with the Runner card. So, you know, Leo, the feeling that I get this week, even for those of you that are in a relationship currently, it's like this is really more about you working on you, you taking care of you, doing the things that you need to do to feel solid, to feel victorious, to feel just yourself, to feel glowing, to feel radiant, to feel proud about what you're doing. It's very important. All right, and bringing to a close some really difficult cycles. Yeah, yep. And let's get a affirmation on here for you, please. Declutter. Woo! Okay, Leo, time to do a little feng shui. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone may hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. So even if you have a conflict with someone, Leo, that's just telling you, it's just giving you more information about who you are, about who they are, about what you want further in your life. Very interesting. There's a lot of revealing energy here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we haven't done Aries yet. Let's see who comes out next. We're down to 3. Down to 3 here in the house. All right, let me get this tune and fork going. Don't let Jacqueline hear you say that. Oh, you're so welcome, Brokai. You are so, so welcome. Tell the dog to hold it. That's what Jacqueline would do. The dog would listen, too. She'd be like, better. Scorpion said. Oh my goodness, y'all are too much. I'm still waiting for Capricorn. Capricorn's still to come out. Capricorn, Aries, and Gemini. There are last 3 that are being very pokey about revealing themselves this evening. So let's see who is next. Let's see what comes up. Aries. And y'all said it. You said that Aries was going to be next. Y'all are too good. You are too good. So Aries, you were in the house. Y'all are good. Intuition's on tonight. All right, let's get it. Yay. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, arising. Dear Spirit, let's see what we have for our Aries tonight. For love and relationships. Aries, the timing on this can be fluid. It is meant to be for this following week, but don't be surprised if this may play out for longer, or it may have already played out from your perspective. If this does not resonate with you, please do check the placements of your personal planets in your own natal chart. You will get more information out of this or any reading. So, dear Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Show us Aries. Ooh, forgiveness. That's a big one. Look at that. Okay, so forgiving you. I honestly, most of the time, Aries energy is not much of a sign to hold on to grudges. They're just not. No. That's Capricorn. That's Cancer. That's our area. But Aries is not much to hold on to a grudge. However, other people sometimes are that way. So Aries, it may be finally somebody saying, you know, Aries, I finally forgive you. I finally have let go of something. You know, that could be very much part of it. And then, you know, it's up to you to say whether you accept that or not, or if that works for you or not. Very interesting energy. But it is as well about releasing anything from the past. Yeah, Jacqueline, they forget what they fought about. Yeah, a lot of times that's it. They're just like, well, they just let it go. They're like, okay, fine, I yelled about it. I'm good. And everyone else is like, I'm still mad. And Aries is like, why? Why? We yelled about it. Why are we still mad? It's like, oh my God. I sometimes really relate to Aries a lot because the dragon in the Chinese Zodiac is akin to Aries in the Western wheel. So oh my gosh, yes. It's that charming combination of, you know, I get mad and I never forget. Capricorn dragon. That's a little hard. That's a little hard. Oh my goodness. Yes, Sarah. Oh my gosh. All right, Tarot. Let's see what we've got for Aries tonight. Let's see what we've got here coming on out. Ooh, interesting cards here. These are some we have not seen yet tonight. All right, so Queen of Wands coming up. So we do have that very fiery energy, Aries. This to me is a very powerful card for you. It's very strong Leo energy, but it is that fire sign, so it's fire, it's you. You know, being very magical, going for what you want. Speaking with, you know, true self-expression, creative self-expression, creating something usually magical or musical or something that's very, very beautiful, something very beautiful and creative and artistic in your life. You know, to me, it's that abundant, generous spirit, you know, that overflowing, warm kind of heart. That's the Queen of Wands. And look at that. Ooh, Aries, you are the star this week. Wow. I would say that you're definitely using your power, using your magic, just using your general mojo, right? Your life force to move into this higher ascended plane of existence, going to the next level of spiritual and emotional development is very much the star. The star is Aquarius energy, so it does deal with the future, having a brighter outlook for the future, creating your future as well, because, you know, Queen of Wands is all about manifesting and creating you know, some kind of better outcome. So wow, that is strong. Very, very nice energy. Right in the center, we do have that 5 of coins. So to me, that's the classic out in the cold sort of card. You may be feeling kind of left out in the cold by somebody, or they may have been feeling left out in the cold by you. It's so much to do with changing your perspective, changing your point of view, leaving behind that cut off feeling, choosing to pick that key up and open the door and go through. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Did we talk about manifestation for you, Aries? Wow. No need to feel any feeling of scarcity, lack, or being left out in the cold because you can embody that Queen of Pentacles this week. She's our little bunny queen. We got a little bunny rabbit that's all about fertility, abundance, creating more security for yourself. This is very strong Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy, so you may have a fellow earth sign or earth in your chart, but it is about being very stable, grounded, just having a good base of, you know, of wisdom and material abundance under your feet. It's similar to the Nine of Pentacles. It's similar to the Empress. It's very much that earth goddess, earth creator, feminine manifestation kind of cards. Beautiful energy. The outcome card is our Page of Swords. So there's our little spy card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be an immature person that's communicating with you. Aries could be somebody talking to you that's just, you know, you like them and they can be nice, but you also recognize they can be really immature. Like I said, card, checking in on your social media, checking in on you on text or whatever that may be, you know, saying, hey Aries, how are you? What's going on? And you're just like, not you again. Or maybe you're saying, oh, it's nice to hear from you. Yeah, but they love you. They got a thing for you, Aries. Check that out. There's our lovers card. So yes, there is some kind of connection. There is some kind of bond going on between you two. This can also be that Gemini energy. Could very strongly be a Gemini with that combination there. So I do feel there's more communication though coming in, like by week's end or beyond. You know, it's like if things have been kind of stuck, they won't be stuck for very long. And you are really working on yourself, Aries. I mean, these are beautiful cards. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. Those who are dealing with a twin flame soulmate connection, spiritual relationship kind of deal. Let's get 3 for Aries, please. Ooh! Got that fear card there. Darkness, hesitation, insecurity, but know that you are protected. I generally don't see Aries as a very fearful kind of sign. They are not very afraid of things that kind of attack it head first. You know, but someone else might be a little intimidated of you. They might be like, oh, damn. They know how powerful you are. They know if they don't approach you right, you're going to get a lightning bolt. Boom! That's it. Right in the center, though, we have the potential, fulfillment, risk, achievement. Potential is limitless. So Aries, you know, that's why they keep coming up to you. That's why they keep poking around, because they know the potential is there. They know it is. They know it could be great. But there is that mystery, right? The mystery, the intrigue, suspense, entering unknown territory. So this is an interesting, it's almost like when you get the mystery cards, you're not sure exactly what the outcome is because you're entering the unknown, right? And neither of you really know how this is going to play out just yet. You just know that you feel a very strong, intense energy. Yes. All right, let's get an affirmation card for you, Aries. Let's see what we got for our fire folks. I don't know if it's just because I'm a dragon, but I'm kind of feeling this reading a little bit myself. I'm kind of feeling this one myself. Love is coming out, though, from your affirmations. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment or taking something to the next level. They may want to take it to the next level, Aries, with you. You gotta make a decision whether or not you will. That is it. That is it. Because you're kind of doing your thing. You're doing your thing. You know, having a good future. Yeah. All right. Let's see who's next. It's going to be Gemini or Capricorn. What a dichotomy. Talk about two very different signs. We got the old man and the teenager. old man and the teenager. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you made it tonight. Thanks for everybody who's been in and has spent their time here or donated or given it a like up or any of that stuff. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, let's see who's in the house. Who is in the house, y'all? Ooh, you know, I should hit the tuning forks again. I should hit the tuning forks. You are so welcome, y'all. So glad to have you. Ooh, that feels good. That feels so darn good. Excellent. All right. Oh, yes. You're welcome, Angela. Thank you for being here. Thanks to Jacqueline and Angela, my two moderators who have been here tonight as well. Thank you so much. We could not do this without you keeping us safe and protected and being our firewall for the trolley creatures that wander the streets of YouTube. And we have Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, so you are ready to go. Apparently, the goat had to wait for a moment. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. I am a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Mars. I have 4 planets in Capricorn. I am a whole lot of goat. Whole lot of goat. I don't know how many people got a whole lot of goat going on, but we love it. Thank you, Sarah. Aw, thank you for that adorable super chat. Little sticker there. Appreciate that, sweetheart. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising. Spirit, let's see what we have for Capricorn for love and romance this week, starting with this evening of the 6th. And Capricorn, do keep in mind these aren't going to resonate with all of you. These are general messages. So if it does not resonate, take a peek at the rest of your personal natal chart. Get the planets and signs that you have going on, like your Venus sign, your moon sign. You're going to get more messages and more depth out of these or any reader you watch on YouTube by knowing those details for yourself. And do be sure that these can play out for the next week, or they sometimes can play out further on. Just depends on your personal energies. All right, Spirit, show us Capricorn, please. Oh my goodness. Well, I hate to say we know Capricorn loves money, but oh my goodness, it's coming out this week. That just cracks me up. Capricorn is definitely going towards this. Huffing up that mountain, getting to those coins. I'm telling you what. All right, Capricorn, you might be more focused on money than on love this week. Wouldn't surprise me. That's often something that is kind of typical for our Capricorns. But it is also that understanding this week that money is or could be an issue around your relationships this week coming up. It may be a thing where you kind of go, I know I need to make more. I know they need to make more. And hopefully you're both working hard on it. If you're in a relationship dynamic, even if you're a single Capricorn, it's like it's still that same energy. It's like I'm working here. I'm getting my stuff going. I'm saving my coins. And to me, that money card is also about knowing your worth, Capricorn, because it is. It's the coin of worth. It's the coin of value, of stability. And that's not always just about what's in our bank account. Let's face it. You know, this is really about knowing our intrinsic value and worth in a relationship dynamic. We bring so much good stuff to the table. We do. We're solid, we're loyal, we're there in a crisis, we're there in a pinch, When the going gets tough and everyone else abandons the ship, Capricorn will be there for you. We are. We're just, I gotta say, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna pat my own shoulder, toot my own horn here. I gotta say, I love my goats. I love being a goat. Capricorns also get along well with Scorpios. That's what we do. That's why we got some Scorpios in here. We love them. So let's get some tarot for our goaties. This is an intense one already. I can feel it with that money card. I would also say this could be this could be very much about well, I lost my train of thought. That money card. This could be so much about you being in your power, because Capricorn, you are just a master manifester. When you're on that track, boy, it is about manifesting in a big way. Ooh, Capricorn. I'm saying, look at this. I was just talking about Scorpio energy, and there's that death card. There's that Scorpio energy. Look at that. Look at that. So Capricorn, this is a week of big transformations, powerful transitions, releasing something old. And because we are in Scorpio season, this is a very empowering time of the year for Capricorn. It really is. There's a lot of doors of opportunity opening up. And I think for some of my Capricorns, what this really says to me is that in order to step through that new amazing door of opportunity, we have to let the old stuff that needs to die, we need to let that go, because we can't bring that old baggage from the past through that new door into the future. It's like you can go through this door, Capricorn, but you can't bring all your baggage along with you in order to go to this next level. Because our death card is rebirth. That's why we have, you know, death and the child, right? It's like the old cycle ending, the new cycle beginning, right? That's what we have. So let's get a clarifier here on this. And look, oh, Capricorn. I always say the sun comes out after the death card, after that dark night, after that big transition. And look at that. There's our sun card. Hasn't come out yet on any of other spreads. So, you know, to me, that always perks my mind up. It's very, very positive. It's the most positive card of the tarot. So to me, it's like there's a huge blessing in whatever transformation or transition you are experiencing this week. It's like just old stuff dying away. And, you know, death and Scorpio, this is all about psychological regeneration and healing as well. Because Scorpio goes to the deep depths, goes deep to the soul. Right in the center, we do have our Lovers card. Here is our dynamic between, you know, the divine masculine, the divine feminine Capricorn. So it's very much about a love connection this week. You know, better communication, of course, sharing easier, not worrying so much, you know, just letting things go with the flow. May have some big decisions to make too, Capricorn. But look at that, Six of Wands, clarifying our Lovers. So there's some kind of success, some sort of victory this week when it comes to love and relationships and communication and decision making. So Capricorn, there is that recognized victory there for you. I really love that. And so then here we go. Rounding this energy out, we have got that nine. That's the 9 of Cups right there. Gotta read my Roman numerals. There's that 9 of Cups. So to me, this is wish fulfillment. This is going in the direction of your dreams. This is really about getting what you want, attaining something higher, and feeling more content emotionally, spiritually, just feeling more contentment deep down. Three of Wands. Yes, we have had our Three of Wands on here a lot tonight in all of our readings. So Capricorn, this is so much about waiting for your ships to come in, allowing those hopes and dreams to manifest. Capricorn, especially if this pertains to a relationship where you've worked really hard, you've put in a lot of effort. It says, Capricorn, don't chase it down so much. Don't chase it down so much, because the success and the victory is already on the way. It's already coming to you, and here you go. Those ships are coming in. Just hang in there. See you later, Moonchild. Have a great night. Yeah, Three of Swords. Oh, Capricorn, because you are healing some old heart wounds. And Two of Swords. Yeah, the 2 and the 3. You're making some decisions. You're making some decisions. Let's sage that card. The first time we had the 3 of Swords come up this night, so let's do this. Let's do that. I know. I know, right? Hey, nobody wants to see it any less than me. So as our buddy Ramblin' Mike says, we're going to do a little spiritual surgery on this card for you, Capricorn. We are going to shake these swords out of your heart. So 1, 2, 3. Out, 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 out of Capricorn's heart. Out! That's the way he does it. That's it. Yeah, I mean, but to me, you know, the three of Swords is very much about clearing the heartache, clearing up the old pains, and 2 of Swords, Libra energy, making decisions, clarifying what you want, right? Nothing wrong with that. I do feel that there could be some kind of success that you reach in your relationship or love life this week, when it comes to letting old pain go. Yeah. But we got to deal with it first, right? We got to deal with it first. A lot positive on here, Capricorn, so don't get too worried. Don't get too worried about that 3 of Swords. Let's dig into your Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle. Let's get some deeper messages on this for Capricorn. For those of you who are dealing with a spiritually bonded relationship, no matter what that form is taking these days, it's a little extra advice for you. Yes, I hear this loud and clear. Time to nourish, Capricorn. Eat good food. Take care of your physical body. Get enough sleep. Self-care, nutrition, exercise. Your body is your temple. So that is one of the best things that you can do this week, to support you, to support the relationship, to support the whole, is just really be good to yourself, eating healthful food and taking good care of your body. Compromise is coming up. So there is this thing about discussion, mutual understanding, flexibility, given and taking brings rewards. So there is that feeling of like, you know, Capricorn, sometimes you can't always be so inflexible. And it's like, if your basic needs are being met, if the basic core values of your foundation in a relationship are being met, then compromise on the little stuff. The little stuff is not that big of a deal. And when you compromise and you give and take, it's going to flow so much better. Our destruction card comes through, very similar to that death card, right? Unexpected change, new opportunities. This is a little bit of the Tower too, right? It's like those Tower moments where old things are let go of. Old things are, you know, taken apart so that new things can come in. And for me, some of it may be those old heartache kind of constructs, you know. Cancer and Capricorn, we're kind of the worst for hanging on to things. We have a very long memory, which can be a blessing and a curse, both. And so, you know, it's like, it's hard for us to forget about heartache. It's hard for us to forget about the things that have hurt us. So that's why, you know, that 3 of Swords is very important to clear it. For me, I feel like that's more of something that happened in the past. I don't really feel like it's something that's coming up this week. That's just not the energy of the progression. So I just feel like that's something that's being cleared. It's something that you got to consciously work on to say, you know what? I know I've been hurt before, but I'm not going to let you know, my future life be dictated by the pain of the past. So let's get an affirmation, Capricorn. Let's see what we've got. Positive work outcomes, Capricorn. Even in a love reading, we always gonna have money and work. I'm saying, it's too much. It's too much. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. Oh, Capricorn, should we go shopping this week? Looks like it, maybe. It's a shopping time. Some little retail therapy for my goats. Yes, yes. That's funny. That is so funny. So, you know, it's work on both areas, right? It's work on both areas. Oh my gosh. Capricorn cracks me up. It's like, yeah, we're that way. It's like we could be going through just the absolute worst. The absolute worst stuff can be happening, and we're still gonna go work. We're still gonna get our stuff done. It's like if I can at least work. It's like not all is lost, right? Jeez. Ah, I relate to that so much. Yep, that's right, Coco. We always have to make our money. I love it's like I always turn on the Rihanna song. Work, 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 work. That's Capricorn. Rihanna is a fellow dragon. She's a Pisces dragon. So I love her. She's a dragon. She's got that fire. I love it. So we are on our last sign of the night. We're on Gemini. So Geminis, thank you for waiting patiently through our evening. Great to see you. I hope you are doing wonderful out there. Let's see what we've got for Gemini. Gemini, your readings have been intense lately. Very powerful. A lot of good messages coming through for my Geminis. A big reason that Gemini has been really growing a lot and really leveling up quite a lot lately, and especially over the last 3 years, is because Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter have been moving through their universal 8th house of Scorpio, and that is what is lending Geminis just a lot more gravitas and just heaviness and depth, and they've really been going through it. They've really been going through some deep journeys of the soul. Whether they like it or not, they've been going through it. They've really been going through it. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Let's see what you've got coming up in your cards this week for love and romance. Gemini, if this does not resonate with you, please check your placements in your personal natal chart, what other planet signs you have going on. Because this is general. It will not resonate with everybody out there. And do keep in mind, these are messages that are intended for this following week, starting on November 6th. But these energies and timelines can be fluid. All right, Spirit, let's see what we have got for Gemini, please. Aw, Gemini, we do have love. Look at that. Very nice to have the love card in the relationship reading. Interesting that we have 2 Pisces in there. So it could be a very spiritual, soulmated kind of feeling love, or it could be with a Pisces, or you might have some Pisces in your own chart as well. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot. So this could be a very loving week ahead. Something where you're expressing love more, or feeling love coming up to the surface more, or having someone approach you in a romantic way. Let's see what we've got in your tarot. Woo, we got 2 kings on this. All right, so starting out with this 3 of Cups. So to me, this is a beautiful energy of celebration, of being with friends, of having some good news, or them having some good news for you. Always feels like a happier energy with that 3 of Cups going on. So let's get a clarifier on that. Look at that. Ooh, this is only the second time tonight that this has happened. We've doubled up our energy. 3 of Cups on top of 3 of Cups. So Gemini, there could be something really big that's making you happy this week. Something that's making your friends happy, vice versa. Really sharing some good news. Ooh, very, very pretty. So in the center, we have our big bunny, our King of Pentacles. That's why I love this card deck, because the King of Pentacles is a big freaking rabbit. So to me, this is all about grounding stability, stepping into your power, creating more abundance, creating more prosperity for yourself, making good decisions going forward based on having a practical plan, practical goals. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's a really, really nice, stable, grounded card. And you may finally feel like things are getting more stable and that you're able to make better choices. That's very strong as well. And we got another king, King of Cups. So not only are you coming from this King of Pentacles, which is about the practical side and the grounded earthy manifestations, the material plane, but look at this. King of Cups is all about healing the emotions, healing the heart, making good decisions from a emotional, spiritual perspective. So it's a very nice balance. To me, earth and water are very complementary energies, and so those are both coming together with that king energy. So it's really taking the lead and making some good dynamic choices for yourself going ahead. It's also about emotional healing. Emotional healing is a big thing with that King of Cups, healing the heart. More king energy, guys. This is a very strong read for you, Gemini. We have got that King of Cups again coming out. And in this deck, the King of Cups is a dragon. So you can see why I like this deck so much. But double the healing energy, double that Scorpio energy, to be honest, is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you know, side of life. You got a lot of water. You got a lot of water energy coming through here, but Gemini. So to me, you are coming from that more intuitive, more emotional, sensitive psychic place this week, and making a lot of decisions to heal the heart center. Really taking the lead in the emotional life, in the relationship life. You might have been kind of sitting on the sidelines for a while, but now it's like you're hanging with your friends, you're feeling happier, they're feeling good, y'all are, you know, lifting each other up energetically, and now you're like, you know what? I feel like the king. I'm going to sit up on my throne, and I'm going to start making some decisions about where I'm going. And look at that, new beginnings. Yeah, Page of Wands. So there it is, right? To me, that's the burst of renewal, the burst of spring, fresh, new, vital energy. It's also passionate new messages coming in. Yeah, fiery, sexy, flirty messages coming in there for you, Gemini. So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle cards on this for any of those who are in spiritual relationship dynamics. Let's see if we can get a little bit deeper messages for you, Gemini. Yeah, look at that. Wow, balance is coming out. The yin and the yang. See, that's what I feel very strongly. It's like we've got, you know, we've got these kings here, but they're all the feminine elements. So it's the mix of the masculine and the feminine. The yin and the yang, the darkness and the light. Stay centered in your higher self, Gemini, because you are two distinct sides. You are one of the dual signs. So it's very important for you to balance those two sides of yourself. Fear card coming up. So there is that power, there is that hesitation and security, but know that you're protected. Don't be afraid of the unknown or what's coming next. There could be these tower moments of destruction and rebirth coming through. So it could be unexpected changes, new opportunities. There is this feeling of emotional rebirth to me this week, right? And a lot of it is because you're destroying the old paradigms. You're destroying the old things that have limited you in the past and have kept you back from being more fulfilled and more completely healed. Yeah. All right, let's get an affirmation on this for you, Gemini. Difficult times. Yes, there is some challenge this week. Be careful through chaos, as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are possibilities. Okay, so anything that's, coming up, because you've got that destruction card, you got that tower moment, just be aware of it. Just be aware of it, Gemini. It doesn't mean that something horrible is going to happen, but there could be these unexpected circumstances that really force things to change, force you to let go of something or open up doors of new opportunities. And to me, that Page of Wands there is all about those new opportunities. Let's check it. Oh yeah, there's your Lover's card there on the bottom of this deck, and that is your energy there, Gemini. And we do have the Two of Swords. For some of y'all, this is general. This is for whether you're single, coupled, in separation, etc. But for some of you, Gemini, you may be making a very distinct choice between two or more people, or they may be doing that with you. So just keep that in mind for some of you out there. That may be the situation. All right, guys. This was a great evening. I had an absolute blast with you. You all are awesome. For those of you that stuck with me through the whole evening, thank you. You get the honorary Capricorn hoof bump of stamina and dedication. Oh my goodness. Everybody doing okay out there? Ah, you're welcome, Bear. Thank you for sticking around with us through the evening. Thank you, Sarah. You rock too. Aw, I bet I will. I gotta read it. I gotta read my own chat. Oh, thank you, Krista. Thank you so much, darling. And I really appreciate you being here. I'm so glad you were able to join us tonight. It's always great. I get it's the nicest feeling when people that have been watching for a while are able to finally join a live. Yeah. This was the first time I've done this at this time on a Friday. I'm really still trying to figure out what our best time slots are. I had been doing them at 12 every week for a good while. And but it seems like sometimes a little later works better for folks because they don't always, they're not they're out of work, and sometimes that, they get, Ah, yes, that's fine, Bear. This is the place to get philosophical. If you can't do it here, where can you do it? You got to be able to do it here. That is the truth. That is the truth. Yeah. This is a safe place for all of that. Wild thoughts and interesting conversations. Yes. Oh, we keep it that way. That's because we've got a Scorpio. We got Scorpio moderators, right? Capricorn and Scorpio, we're serious. We're serious about our fun. We don't let anything get in the way of that. If anybody comes in here bringing everyone down, out! out! Yeah, no, we got no time for that. We got no time for all that. We are here for the serious fun. Yep, we take our fun seriously. That seems like a paradox, but it's really not. Yeah, work hard, play harder. That's Capricorn. We can be so silly, so funny. People don't realize, they think Capricorns are so serious, and we are, but when we're on good solid footing, we're silly as silly billy goats. Whenever you see little goats playing, like little baby goats playing and jumping around, that's how Capricorns can be, When we shut off that fishtail part of our personality, that's the more depressing side of the Capricorn personality. Mountaintop fun. Yeah. I said that's what happens, Capricorn climbs the mountain, and a lot of the time there's the scorpions are up there hanging out. Hey there, Nicholas. Good to see you. We're just finishing up here. Hope you're doing good. Yep. Scorpio and Capricorn know how to party. But we're a strong cup of tea, it's the saying. Yeah, we're a strong cup of tea. Like actual goats, Bear? You got to be around little goats? Oh, that's great. Yeah, if a goat doesn't like you, oh man, they'll like knock you over with their horns. Aw, Amber, good to see you. Oh, literal goats, that's awesome. I would love to have goats one day. Yeah, have a little farm with goats. Are you doing okay, Amber? We missed you tonight. Aw, we missed you, babe. Good to see you. Oh, that's cool, Krista. Yeah, I hear you, Amber. This has been a tough work week. I basically just didn't do it. I still worked. I still worked yesterday. I was working on my eBay store, but I needed to do readings for my November reads, but I just did not have the energy. I just did not have the energy. So yeah. So I will be working on my second half of my November readings. I'm sorry I'm so late getting those out, but I always would prefer to do them later, rather than do them when my energy's not good and not have the reads come out as well. I'm particular about that. That's why sometimes if people book a reading and if my energy's not up that day, I'll say let's schedule another day because I want to do a good job. I don't. That's Capricorn. We don't do half ass. It's got to be the whole ass or nothing. Yeah. Gotta put the whole rear, pull the whole behind goes. That's right. Yep. Yeah, I know, Bear. Yeah, Jacqueline definitely believes in that ethos. Literally or metaphorically, we don't need no half-assed. Nope. That doesn't work. When we commit all the way. All right, y'all. Always a wonderful time with you. You are the highlight of my day. You are the lights of my life. I love y'all so much. Yeah, whole wand or no wand. That's right. All right, guys. Have an awesome evening. Depending on how I'm doing on like Sunday night, I might come in and do like a later-ish live stream just to do an energetic check-in reading and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. I always love to do the lives. I'll do them as much and as often as I have the energy and the time for them because I love hanging out with you. I do. Yeah. All right, y'all. Take care, sweethearts, and have a wonderful night. And I will see you again very soon. Take care, sweeties. Thanks for being here.